Another one. I would say again, if he is going to swap, I believe Lucina would be the pick, but it looks like he's going to stick with the ZSS and go to the stage that got him his only victory in their winners semis exchange, that being here on Dreamland.
See if this pays off for him yet again. I mean, Mr. R has been playing so aggressive out the gate, and this time around, though, so control heavy at that. There we go. Get stuff an up tilt, get some of that pressure off of him, but oh, finally gets a grab here. What we doing with this? Not too much. Mr. R managed to land on that platform, get a power shield in there. Oh,
okay.
That one gets me hype every time when I see that reverse up tilt.
Oh, whiffing that grab right there. Going to be a little bit of damage.
I'm thinking that's going to play into an early part of the set, to be honest. Or another part, not the earlier part, but another part of the set. Still living.
Now just going for it.
You've definitely seen this happen quite a bit. When that was close. When Sheik's will like jump through the platform and up smash when they land. If Nairo goes reaching for that man again, I can definitely see that coming out.
I feel that.
Oh.
A little bit too far away from him to get a punish right there. Scoops. Push the man away. Oh no, that's going to be a huge punish. Not enough to finish, though.
Send him the opposite way, actually.
Yeah. I guess good DI for him to, move all the way across that move and have more stage to potentially stop himself from dying right there. Back air's not going to trade. Mr. R's just going to go ahead and get that win right there. Oh, but not this time.
All right, nicely done. Nairo getting that back air in there.
Okay.
She's so athletic.
Not going to allow that grab yet again. Mr. R has been playing so elusive around these grabs another time around.
Yeah, seriously. That just seemed like an unfortunate whiff on Nairo's part, to be honest. I thought for sure I was going to connect.
I mean, it was a last second of the roll, but it still managed to get that roll in there.
Yeah.
That's just Nairo's gameplay. I mean, he knows what he gets off of these grabs, especially on this stage. So
close.
He'll be going for him. Even if he misses like 10 of them, if he gets 10 of them, he's still in a good spot.
It's that one.
Really is that one. I don't even need 10. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Not the spike that he was looking for.
All good, though. Still piling on a ton of damage.
Wow, that's a nice combo.
Gotta be careful. I remember a couple of those whiff up Bs were quite costly in their earlier set.
Yeah. This time around, I mean, that one was probably a little safer reward. He's only at almost only at 24. He can get away with doing. Is that it?
See him.
See
him.
That was beautiful.
See him.
That's beautiful.
He tried to go for it earlier, did not pay off. He said, you know what, let me try it again.
Tell you what.
See the sad face.
He was still confident enough with his main to stick to his guts, so he's going to knot things up 1-1. Well done to Nairo there. And that's a good way to strike back, especially when you think how, Mr. R styled on him a little bit in that first exchange.
Yeah, that first game was over with the quickness. Gone with the win.
All right, the cereal first chance. If you don't know, Mr. R prefers his milk first and then his cereal, which is a little puzzling to me. But to each,
it's just backwards. You're just wrong. I mean, straight up. Like he showed us the bowl that he was using too, and it was one of those like China bowls where like it's not actually like a bowl. It's like a half plate, and I was like, no wonder you over here trying to eat milk first. You ain't even using real bowls. Whatever, man.
They do things different a little bit overseas, man, but. Here in the good old US of A, we got a crisp match for you. Game number 3. Mr. R already leading, though.
Oh, wow. Okay, now going to get a punish right there on that missed grab. So instead, actually going to take a decent bit of damage. Now we're going to flip out that situation.
Wow.
Mr. R, though, still staying on top of him. You can definitely see Nairo trying to give himself a little space. It's really hard, as I said, to do the whole close quarters combat with ZSS when someone's directly on top of you. She always wants just a little bit of space, to get her assault started. Nice up tilt, though.
Good catch here. Looking for these back airs.
He double air dodge right
there.
Oh, my God. And he just waited out. He knew where he was going.
That man was trapped up. I thought Migos was going to show up.
R. Kelly was going to show up. He was definitely trapped somewhere.
Oh, wow. That move is powerful.
Oh, what? He scouted that.
That was beautiful.
He felt that. He knew that roll was coming. Just let it go a little bit too early.
Their reflexes have to be so fast.
Relentless.
I mean, he just owns this stage, man.
Maybe that's what the R stands for. Relentless. Really not giving him no space right now.
Maybe it stands for rent, because you got to have it when you come to Lilac.
Oh, my. It's his ship.
Telling you.
Okay.
This catch gonna fall out though. He's going right back to it. No air dodge from Mr. R. He's gonna go ahead and jump away. The smarter of the two decisions there.
Okay. You know, try to put the hitbox just in case. Oh, I thought the reverse action was gonna work out in his favor. Mr. R managed to pop out for those last few hits.
Oh, those exchanges off stage just so high level right there. Either player though besting each other. However, Mr. R still with the stock lead and his lap Nairo in percentage. So things not boding too well from the man out of energy, and he is out of time on that stage right there. 2-1 lead here for Mr. R.
All right, man. He might actually be out of energy right now. Energy with the E, not NRG. You know, just because this is starting to dwindle. I don't want nobody to think I say he's about to get unsponsored or anything. You know what I mean?
We got contracts.
They were just playing the
all
same
day, every day.
characters.
But now this is definitely a little difficult for him. Are we about to get a repeat of what happened in that first set when he went 3-1? Because it's looking like it.
Are you guys going to do the same thing? If you're going to do the same thing, then I'm going to
to
watch your
This will extend the set count, too, to 3-5 instead of 3-4 right now.
I think we're going to see this. Yep, I had a feeling.
I heard mad people yelling it, too, but I felt it as well. I mean, he might need to get in there. I feel like the space that he's looking for, that he needs with ZSS is not popping, so he might have to just go ahead and scrap this man straight up.
Yeah, you got to try something else. I mean, the problem being, you know, you get 2 stock games 1 and 3.
Lucio.
Yeah, you solidly win game 2, but that was on your counter pick, obviously, on Dreamland.
Lucina,
ZSS was expected to win that. You're going into this 4th game, you need something else, man. Yeah. You got to kind of, you know, you got to pull the trigger at some point, or in this case, pull the blade. And that's exactly why he has brought out Lucina to try and combat Mr. R. And I mean, I know historically, Lucina does perform pretty well, so we'll see if she's enough to get the job done, or at least send it to game 5, which I know he's still desperately looking for.
The sword is a little slower.
Lucina's just have been doing well just in recent memory. I mean, I remember even the cat pulled out in Lucina and almost took a set off void.
Yeah, I remember that quite fondly at Genesis, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, there's definitely don't sleep on this character by any means. No. Also, good read.
Yes, fantastic, in fact.
Okay. Probably expecting another quick F tilt after that neutral area hit, but
they're very close.
Jump back, keep that hitbox in her face. So even after the air dodge, still got it. He's looking for the kill combo now. He's already got him. I mean, he's got him in that percentage. A good F smash might be able to take it from almost anywhere on the stage.
He's certainly hunting for it. Ooh, Masardo, good patience right there, waiting for the air dodge.
Throwing
that
one
blade.
out.
Nothing there though.
Uh-oh. Kind of punish. All right, waiting it out right there. Mr. R is going to be a little shook after that. Oh!
I like that down air. That was a great option.
It's lucky that Nairo was back on stage, to be completely honest. That could have went totally south.
Yeah, I think that's what he was aiming for. Oh, my goodness. But that man might have went east, north, south, and west, just getting cut up all over the board right there. A nice forward smash going to give Nairo that first stock.
And a quick answer back right there from Mr. R, though. Not going to let this lead get, not even develop, you know, to get himself right back in here. We got an even game.
Yes, we do.
Nairo still trying to catch up with these chase downs. And he's got a couple of those grabs multiple times. So, I mean, Mr. R might want to watch his rolls this time around. It'll lead to some free damage for Nairo if he keeps noticing that.
No one does the charge up now.
Ow, 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 ow. Nice.
Trying to fight his way out with the dancing blade.
I haven't really seen him go for the, oh, wow, not that, but I was going to say for up Bs out of these little bit of combos. Sometimes you can up B out of people's jabs if they try to go for something else and it's too slow. Up B having a little bit of invincibility on it. So.
Oh, wow. Come on.
Scoop.
Ready for Lucina, I guess.
Now keeping the pressure on.
Why? New character because probably? Or because
he needs right here. However, already at 77, he's got to watch out. Another F smash will seal the deal here.
I've never been a fan
possibly even a back air if he catches him at a good spot. I mean, you know what I'm talking. It's not a tipper, but it's still strong.
You're lying. Sheik all the time, and he's just
trying to line it up right there.
So cheap. Sheik is cheap.
Oh no, Zara cannot get back on the stage right.
Oh my goodness, that could have been death.
Yes. That was a little riskier than I expected.
Ton of control right here on the part of Nairo. Mr. R just being pretty reckless.
I mean, he laid down on that one. That could have been a clean F smash. Uh-oh. Looks like he's trying to line up the up air this time around.
Anything can happen.
He finally gets control of the stage, though.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
Yes.
That is it.
Beautiful
Nairo.
turnaround up tilt.
Yes. Staying alive.
There's just so much tension
Lucina,
there.
man, looking like the new wave. If you'll recall, what was it, Midwest Mayhem 8? It was actually Lucina which helped Zero get through Ally, somebody who's always been so problematic for him.
Yeah.
I believe it was game 4 or 5 there, so Cena definitely putting in work for a lot of these top players here, and Nairo looking to be the recipient of some good fortune with his selection as well. One more game to go here. One of these guys, a date with Zero, awaits. Let's find out who it's gonna be. To Smashville we go, game number 5.
Yeah, I definitely saw that. Let's go back to Smashville. And I mean, no one's going to disagree with that, this situation. But Mr. R obviously feeling like the stage is not the problem. Which, I mean, I don't think the stage is a problem either. He just has to remember he's playing a different character this time around. That switch has
Yep. All right, I'm done watching this. Smash is really fun, though. I wish I had time to go back to Smash one day. All right, let's do this then.
Can stall out some waves to some effect. Nazeebo can stall out some waves to some effect.
And I think this is the exact reason why, you know, especially my conversation about the Dahaka being so confused of the lack of priority of solo lanes that it seems like North America is developing is purely just based on this right here. It's like now your rotations, how you have to play the video game is so predictable that you no longer are really effective until post-10 raw teamfighting. And at that point, on Dragonshire especially, you are so far behind that it really doesn't matter. I don't care what hero you're on. I should be a level to an entire talent tier ahead. Gravity Lapse combo comes out. Buds is going to die, being the second kill of the game. Johanna was picked earlier, so not totally first blood. But Temple Storm here has full control in this game.
Yeah, a lot of aggression, a lot of pressure so early in the game, 3 minutes in. Some interesting talent choices while we maybe have a second. Wingman for Falstad.
Yeah, that was based on the fact that he's going to be the solo. And just wanting to get Bride pressure, it makes a lot of sense because Dragonshire is very, once the Dragon Knight's down, very Merc focused. But it will hurt the damage potential for sure, especially, you know, in the later halves of the game, not going that season mark. I mean, Glaring gets snipped out. Beautiful Storm Bolt, not blind, but more, you know, predicting while somebody is stealth in the direction they're going to move is very difficult.
On Arthas, the build we are coming to know as the solo laner Arthas build, focusing more on getting Death Lord, Death Coil talents. We'll see if Syndragosa is the heroic ability of choice. Justin wants to stall this out, but is taking a lot of damage from Cawthon before realizing that bottom lane would be taken over momentarily for Team 8, but it's a blip of time before Tempo Storm goes right back in. Just constant pressure. Cawthon's here. Fury turns around. Such a bait.
Justin has got a lot of damage. Glaring should be there to be able to body block off. And he will try and be able to get that peel. Arthas questioning if he should collapse down there. Cattle now is going to get flanked. No damage output yet onto him. Seeker in the dark not landing. Again, just getting a dismount, being a pain in the butt. And this is what this is the reaping the rewards of the lack of focus onto the top lane. Temple Storm getting full value into their 4-man, getting so much pressure on bottom, and there's nothing Team 8 can do. And again, this all started in the draft.
Even Tempo Storm feeling so confident as to get the bruisers in the bottom lane.
It's insane the amount of control. Temple Storm has gotten 3 Merc camps in a Dragon Knight phase and has not once questioned if they were going to lose in Dragon Knight. That is ludicrous to see that happen on Dragonshire. That is absolutely unheard of. And again, merely off the predictability of the draft and rotations forced.
Cawthon look picked in the rhythm.
Going with in the rhythm into a solo warrior. Interesting choice to find that typically into a solo warrior even before the nerfs that came to end rhythm indirectly with the lack of healing later. It'll help his damage output overall. It's just going to draw a bit more resources, you know, from the old school Tychus to modern day Tychus from June. But I mean, when you got a support like that backing you up, you probably feel comfortable taking risks.
Some risks? I would say so. Not full Lightning Rod build for Prismaticism, just Bribe at level 1. Wingman is going to choose to dive into Cattle. But again, the sustainability of the Death Coil build, the fact that Cattle is a tank, he's going to be fine. It's going to get some help from Fury to clear out this mercenary camp.
That was actually, the Gravity Lapse lands. Wow, that's a lot of damage on that trade. Now, Glaring have to teleport out. So one argument for the bribe that we see out of Falstad that we were talking about, the Wingman, was about the late game, the cycling, and the pressure, but one thing it can do, since they didn't draft a top laner, what we saw was the moving into Mercs, getting the Mercs camp for free and not buying a lot of time. So it is going to help the lack of solo, and it did. But, you know, is that worth the trade-off of lack of team fighting damage in the back half of the game? We'll guess. Well, I'm going to say no, but we'll find out. First Dragon Knight here going over to Tempo Storm. Still really yet to see a moment for Team 8 to even get a pick, any kind of minor play. 6 minutes in here on Dragonshire.
And for reference, that wall went down so fast. And it's, again, thanks to the constant rotations, the constant damage that Tempo Storm has elicited in both of these lanes. Now we've got Giants and the Dragon Knight starting to put his teeth, sink his teeth into the fort and bottom. We will have the first fort going down with this Dragon Knight.
Yeah, that's going to be about all she can get, at most maybe mid, but with 20 seconds remaining, it'll be more of just, you know, throwing some fire out, getting a bit of poke out there. Now, Team 8, their comp is come online. They're post-10. They're in a situation to get the team fighting, but what I was talking about with Dragonshire, much like we know on very lane-centric maps, is that you get crippled on your ability to get to choose those fights. You are more volunteering to the advantage of your opponents, and you never can really be like, oh, we'll catch them here, we'll catch them there, because again, there's so much pressure going into the lanes, and there is no blank spot to enter like you can see on newer maps that are released into the game, where you can enter without moving through a minion wave.
Yeah. Justin's considering Falling Sword.
I don't know how. I love actually, I like Falling Sword. I just don't know if this is a scenario, because you have to kill Kalthos. That is, they're banking on all-inning KT after a Void. So you Void, you Falling Sword, you hover over, you
Just
drop.
other people away, Twilight Dream.
If you were gonna do that, shouldn't you just take Hinterlands? If you're gonna, if that's the strategy, right? That's my first thought. Is if you're really truly were going in for the one-hit wonder wombo, Hinterlands makes a bit more sense, especially in modern day, since the buffs, you can bank on hitting as many people were in the initial void coming out from Glaurung, and that the Falling Sword does do a lot of damage. Mana Addict complete means that now Psalm is going to be able to skirmish into Glaurung significantly better. Now, 13 and Mana Addict, when you're a Kalthos, you're online. Like you're ready to battle anyone and everyone. You're feeling good.
And that makes it that much harder for some sort of Kalthos execution to happen. Was not Syndragosa, Caterpillar going for the safe option of Army of the Dead. That's the stuff returns along with In the Rhythm. This is the first time we are seeing a Tychus return to this after That's the Stuff was nerfed.
We'll see how it works out. How it works different than before is originally you would get the healing directly after stacking with the In the Rhythm, increases the duration of your passive the longer you get auto attacks. But now what happens is you don't get healed as you're doing the damage output. It's now you're only healed after your passive is completed. Meaning that if you get your In the Rhythm stacks really high, like 3, 4, 5 seconds, and you really need the heal out of that 13 talent, you legitimately have to stop DPSing and stop getting value out of your passive. Which is why the argument of, you know, this is why we go the bigger they are, because then it's very fast, instant burst, and you never have to worry about not doing the damage directly. So we'll see what works out. We'll keep track if at any point an old school Tychus would have been able to survive versus modern day not making it out. Falling Sword's the choice. Yep,
Justin is committed to diving the backline versus having Blessed Shield. Tempo Storm continues to just throttle the bottom lane structures now. Towers are down, gate is open, keep exposed. Falstad and Bruisers still pressuring the top lane, so Tempo Storm feels comfortable going in, especially as they drop Odin.
I love to see this pressure on the map in between the map objective, you know, understanding the misplays of your opponents, realizing your compositional strengths. KT and Tychus are great. They gave up a Dragon Knight, but really, what does that cost you this early on? There's going to be the Void combo.
But
sadly, no Falling Sword to join.
He has the roots there, but did not move in even further for Twilight Dream. So far, Tempo Storm are backing on out. Justin has brought the Dragon Knight back for the defense. Tempo Storm are fine with that.
So what I would have liked to see out of Team 8 there, because this is identical to what we saw in the last game. When a team gets a mid-tier Dragon Knight sitting in the 8 to 10 minute range where it's not doing enough auto attack damage to justify team fighting with, when they backdoored that bottom channel, rather than actually capturing it for Justin, just rotating down, looking to get the fight. And then if you win, you've got both shrines, you're fighting near a shrine, and it's more likely for you to get the DK. But instead, They get the DK.
Their
They did
goal is
pull
they're
off of
fighting
the
KT.
keep on bottom, but they would have been more successful in the fight, and now they really aren't going to be able to net much out of this Dragon Knight.
Yeah, especially with that health bar starting to fall. Still got Cawthon here to work on that. Arthas deals with the pressure on top. There was a fort taken out for Team 8, and that has helped them climb back in the experience game. They're only slightly behind Tempo Storm and getting 16 talent tier.
That's weird. How do
But
I
even
insert?
still, it
Why can't I
feels like only a momentary lapse in the aggression that Tempo Storm has put out in these lanes.
16 is up. Tempo Storm is going to achieve it as well. Oh, Johanna adjusting, drops the falling sword. Not the direction you usually like pressing your R button, but it will get the job done here. Adjusting is going to be fine.
Fury of the Sunwell. A lot more damage
There you go.
potential for some.
And now that makes their sieging that much better. So now they're going to set their focus on that very, very weak keep on bottom. Ooh, scared a bit. Wingman's getting value there. He's going to steal the Knight camp. That's going to force it back on the side of Tempo. Smart play coming out from Prismat.
Wingman paying off. How much? Not sure yet, but at least
Watch.
staving off some time.
Watch Kel'Thas. The answer to that was, you know, it forced 2 Qs. I'm going to say that's a victory, you know? A mild annoyance to a Kel'Thas late game. You know, it's like the fly that wouldn't get away. All right, Falling Sword's online in 4 seconds. Glaring actually dropped out of here. He's looking for a Void combo, but he can't get Justing in that Void.
Yeah, Cawthon and Som are doing a great job of splitting thus far, and Tempo Storm secure the Giant Camp, but only Gargantuan used so far in the heroic abilities. That'll be up fairly soon, so teammate, as long as they do have that Void Prison, Falling Sword 2, Twilight Dreams, a big one as well, still have capabilities of making the fight happen. And they've caught all the way up in experience, thanks to Prismaticism's constant soaking of that top lane.
Both high. Huh?
This is a lot of pressure on bottom for Tempo Storm. They should be able to secure that bottom keep, and it looks like they agree. Falstad's looking to capture up on top, so that will be a minor advantage if they can choose the fight here on bottom if you're a Team 8 fan. But this keep is going to need a desperation void if it is going to survive. There's no way Kel'Thas does not just obliterate it. There is going to be the first Q thrown out. Justing's trying to force Prismat with the flank. There goes the Gust. Cattle's in a bad spot. The Twilight Dream only hits him. There's the 2-man void.
Brute is good too. Cattle so far staying nice and healthy. Void Prison hits 3 in the back. The third going in. Justing is in a terrible position, has Iron Skin. Goes back up. Nice Storm Bolt to continue. Falling Sword brings Justing back in and going back in for the re-engage.
And actually just giving something for Fury to be able to heal off. Glaring with good jukes there. Zombie Wall is going to choke out Fury, but self-sustain there with his Talon build. And just being the Murden, you know? This is going to be Team 8 being able to heal up. Tempo Storm's taking a risk. They go up there, good blinds. Odin's dropped now. Klarang on the back line. Cattle's low, and actually because this fight happened so close to the base, members of Team 8 backed and now re-enter the fight, which is why Tempo Storm is now losing it.
Glaurung looking for the money flank that can get the team fight in his favor. Cattle still trying to run out with that low mana, low health, but ever so slowly getting healed back up by June. Tempo is willing to re-engage into this despite being low on health and low on mana, and it might be to their doom. Fury jumps out.
That was a beautiful peel there. The minute that Seeker ended up hitting Psalm, I thought for sure Glaurung would be able to rip through his HP, but the Storm Ball coming out from Fury, quick flights from Prismat, all started by what we were talking about, capturing that shrine up on top and then fighting near the bottom shrine increases your odds of a Dragon Knight insanely. So this is a Dragon Knight achieved for Team 8 by a greedy attempt to get that keep on the side of Tempo Storm. They could have gotten it if they all-in, but they just constantly slow rotated and let Team 8 move out onto them, get the dismount. Which is not what you want in this case. Cattle's looking for a flank now.
Yeah,
Void's up, just off cooldown.
Sure.
Odin's down, the only heroic not available after 2-man gravity lapse. No DPS going to be put out. Glaurung is getting sniffed out there by Fury. Set him down to 50% HP thanks to that Phoenix.
Yeah, once again, this is Falstad inside the Dragon Knight. So Tempo Storm understood that there was no Gust unless Team 8 were willing to drop the DK. Protecting their fort still. Dwarf stops the inevitable punt from Dragon Knight, pulls him forward a little bit further.
Then it's not inevitable.
Such a weird interaction to see that. We're yet to see the Falling Sword in action. It makes me a little bit sad, you know, to see it move up and try and get the drop. Ooh, Cattle not able to hit that Howling Blast. If you'd taken the level 1 and had enough stacks, maybe. But for the solo, it looks like most of the time Rhyme is the option.
Why is he going home?
They want this bottom keep. Good flank, Howling Blast. Pre-cleanse from Buds is going to save
Prismat. So many pings on Prismat. He'd already used barrel roll. He is on out of there. Glaurung once again sets up for the flank. Falling sword available to follow up if needed. Another flame strike. Finally takes the life of the keep.
Void wasn't forced, but there's an experience advantage here for Team 8. They have the opportunity to win the race to 20 and maybe look for a major play, but without the Shrine spawning in that amount of time, there's no reason you can expect Tempo Storm to split up and try and make those big plays, thrive on this map.
No, instead, Tempo are A-okay with getting their bruisers, their giants, trying to make sure that they have presence in the lanes. Twice now, Team 8, just by having a global, have been able to take a Dragonite, but with a keep down, it's getting juicier and juicier for Tempo Storm to be able to get a Dragonite of their own.
I like the patience there, Prismat, looking for that side soak, but not revealing. He gets to pick up a little bit more information than he maybe would have otherwise, and then sits back at the fort. Doing his job here on Dragonshire. That is what you need to be doing if you are the global.
That is a monster wave mint for Tempo. Along with the pressure of these towers, Tempo are about to get stormed here.
If they get that turret, it will. But I don't think they're gonna. Oh, they did. Never mind. I thought Boomerang would be up faster. And I miscalculated. Feels bad.
Feels bad.
There's Vile Infection for Nazebo. Epic Mount, Falstad 2.
Anti-armor for Arthas. Already fallen pretty low here. All right, so once again, the global post-20 happening here on Dragonshire, which means Falstad is pretty much... Tempo Storm has to take a fight onto a shrine they don't control, which is right now going to be bottom. They just don't get to really dictate the area of fighting. And they're going to try and get onto Buds here. Howling Blast is going to be ice blocked, held on to that very late considering it gave some gap closer for Cattle, but those spiders ripping through. Flight comes in for Prismac,
It's
gets
funny
the bribe.
because that ice block was almost
And this is
like
going to be a fight on the shrine. If one, it's teammate getting a free Dragonite. If not, Tempo has to make a long rotation if they're going to have a chance.
And that means looking for a lot of kills here. Yoda would be a nice juicy one. Stormbolt connects. Cleanse gets him out. Ice block even used.
June is just having a hard time keeping up through this late game Nazebo damage, which we saw a singular Q hitting Cawthon, brought him down to 50% HP there. Not having that Neo Steel coating, going with, you know, the in the rhythm.
Yeah, I heard Nazebo scales up like
to be able to negate some of that magic damage here.
Claw's going in.
Cattle.
Cattle's there.
He's got the flank. Rewind used by Glaurung. Stormbolt lands on a Prismat. Fury going in, getting him half HP.
He's getting low.
Will Prismat make the risky flight and give up the fight? Looks like they're not going to. Cattle turns in. There goes the Void. Will we get the Falling Sword?
Falling Sword's on top. Hits 3, knocks him up. Twilight Dream 2 spells the end of Arthas.
And that is going to be a full retreat. Tempo Storm, the flight, the gust, not letting them go anywhere. No mercy here. Team 8, the Ancestral does land. Prismat almost goes down to Cawthon here. So yes, the gust happened.
But it kind of cost Glaurung his life.
Died?
One more. There was 2. It's 2 for 1 still in favor of Team 8.
Wait,
Prismat, it can flight, so this is going to be a Dragonite for Prismaticism. I thought there was no way. Like, June had a legendary Ancestral, but I thought for sure that was the only target that would stand a chance to be able to survive that. Wow. Team 8 here will be able to threaten a keep. With Kael'thas down for 30 seconds, they will make a lot happen.
And making sure to maximize the damage. Every little amount by getting Giants in the bottom. This is level 21 Nazebo. Ready for action. Ready to siege.
The best focus for Tempo is going to be, all right, so teammates going to move in, look for this keep, then back out through mid, take out the mid fort, and then when they move up to that keep front wall, that's where they really want to try and capitalize on the mispositioning of Team 8. It is possible if Team 8 suicides this, which they did, because Glaurung is back at base. Wow. That should have been a free keep, but no longer is going to be the case again, because Glaurung actually rotated out. I don't know if Tempo Storm knows this, but they don't care, because they have done so much damage to the Dragonite. This is things falling apart for Team 8 very quickly here in the late game, even with that beautiful wombo.
Glaurung will step back in. Team 8 do not want to give up this keep. They don't want to give up mitigating this catapult pressure that Tempo Storm has had. Fury steps in.
Steps in, quickly steps out. As Zebo and that poison. So much damage. Fury the Sunwell, good gravity lapse. Gets a little bit of damage onto Yoda, but again, one of the highest health pools on a ranged assassin. But that is Fury the Sunwell. Damage forces the bolt.
He's gonna bolt out. Cattle's still on top of Yoda. He has the ice block. That's gonna be a storm bolt too.
A void onto one is not a good void in this situation. Cattle taking the damage. Ancestral will land. June there to back him up. Justing.
Indestructible.
But it does cost him his life. There's no way he gets out here with Cattle. Gate. Oh, unless he
Surprise!
falling swords out.
We forgot! Falling sword plus gust equals teammate staying alive a little bit longer.
I'm gonna die. I'm sorry. Oh man.
He was just saying.
When I
there's
laugh
no
that
way.
hard, the sickness comes back. Jesus.
It's anti-fun sickness, actually.
Yeah. It turns out you're allergic to enjoying yourself. Sorry. Okay, so now things are still fine for both teams. Tempo Storm with a slight advantage in the sense they have the only keep in the game. Team 8 with the advantage in the sense that they've got a global on Dragonshire. And they've been doing pretty well in these fights, you know, when the Wombo combo Falling Sword really works out.
Yeah.
Psalm doesn't have very many tools to retreat.
I will also say this might be the best case for Wingman I've ever seen. Prismaticism using those to full effect. He's been running the global all over the place.
And when they don't need the damage, you know, it has paid off. Falling Sword made up for the lack of Seasoned Marksman. That's it, you know? No, not really, but...
Falling Sword made up for an escape at this point. That's
It
mostly been what it's about.
We've had one set
We
up
did, and
that
it was
felt good.
beautiful.
All right, so
Oh.
nobody knows the Temple Storm is here.
Now
They
they
see Glaurung. Drop the ping. Again, every time a Dragon Knight phase rotates up, because Team A has the global, they have the advantage. They force Temple Storm to fight on a side of the map that they don't want to, which in fact is going to be bottom once more. Tempo enjoys cycling through here again because they have that keep. If they win a fight, it's the most probable to end the game, so it makes sense that they kind of gravitate towards this bottom half of the map.
Yeah. Vision cleared out. Tempo Storm steps forward.
Wow.
It's all a game of Fog of War at this point. Cattle gets it perfectly.
No.
Flanks.
24 minutes.
Is going to force the
Can
ice
still
block.
force
Gets the
stuff.
slow. The Void is way too far behind. Cattle's questioning if he wants to keep going forward. The root is there. A lot of damage put out.
He's used Army of the Dead, though. He's staying strong. Cleanse.
Good cleanse.
He might still be down, though. Ice blocks the Storm Bolt. Mighty Gust 2, Falling Sword. Here comes Justing.
Cattle is there, or Cawthon, excuse me, on his own, doing fine. Glaurung just buying a little bit of attention as Yoda just throwing out all the spells, but the Storm Bolt does end up landing. Will it cost him his life? It does!
There was nothing else left to save him. Now Buds is in trouble, too. Ancestral Healing keeps Cattle alive in the nick of time. Malfurion is dead.
Glaurung.
Cawthon luck.
Goes with the rewind combo, but doesn't get the kill. Cawthon manages to survive. June keeping everyone up here, and with no keep up and no gust, no major defensive tools, Team 8 is going to fall here in this first game. They're desperate. They're going to try and dive.
Yeah, they understand this is so late in the game. They only have what they have left to try to get kills. There's no way anybody comes back to online. And Tempo Storm in a 25-minute game on Dragonshire clutches out the victory over Team 8.
Yeah.
Tempo Storm with the draft did a lot of things very right into the draft of Team 8. It was a very smart game for a large portion of it, and I love to see the pressure that Tempo Storm was trying to force onto that bottom half of the map so consistently without the map objective up. I'm finally so satisfied to see teams getting quicker and quicker on that aggression, but it did almost cost them at times.
Yeah, and Team 8 tried so hard to get that bottom keep, but not being able to do that, maybe not playing the rotations out correctly, really cost them. They would have loved to be able to open up the same way that Tempo Storm had to end the game, but man, focusing on bottom lane for Tempo Storm there in that last fight, pushing forward, constant flanks from Caterpillar 2, excellent job in the end.
I mean, if you go back and re-watch that, Justin was anchoring that shrub for a very long period of time, and Cattle was like just at max range out of Fog of War. The minute he left, Cattle instantly rotated.
Yeah.
I don't know if Cattle actually saw Justin leave or if it was just the luckiest timing of ever. It was just like, you know, the Nexus God's blessing Cattle in his rotation. But either way, it was very well done, very smart rotations, and it allows Tempo Storm to at least win game number 1.
Tempo Storm does win game number 1, but we've got a full best-of-5 series still available for Teammate to come back. We're headed to a commercial. We'll see you after.
All right. In the meantime, let's check out.
Rockets takes him down. The resurrection in from Ginger Pop, and Pizza not taken down by the hook right away. Gets a time to drop the barrage, and it's looking like Denial will hold.
It's just so it's.
Demonstrates it yet again. Another national under his belt. Congratulations to TSM0. But a big congrats to Mr. R right there, representing Elevate. Not too shabby with the second place.
Not bad. I mean, I'm not going to. We can't express it enough. This is still 0, man. I mean, he might have faltered a little bit in these few coming months, but he is still the best, man. I mean, you have to think about that history and the fact that he has the most consistent first, regardless if he gets a second or a third or 49th at some time. And I mean, I had to throw it in there. So.
Hey, look, I still say the man averages first place. So at the end of the day, you know, if you're looking for the best, he is there right, you know, right in front of you. So congratulations to him. I think that'll wrap it up, though.
Yeah, I think that's going to be it for us, man.
I would like to say one thing, though.
Again,
a big shout out to all our sponsors, but especially Nintendo. Thank you guys so much for tweeting out the stream. If you're still watching, we're both streamers here. Nintendo Ambassador Program.
I'm about it.
Just saying, man. Just saying, man.
I'm about it.
I'm just saying, man.
But also, y'all could just, I mean, all y'all viewers, man, if y'all really loving the commentary, y'all want to make sure we get out to more events, make sure you come through our our channels. I was going to say personal channels. At TK Breezy, at the Phenomenal EE. Well, his is EEBC, but you can follow him on the Phenomenal EE on Twitter and make sure you keep up with him.
Hey,
yeah, man. But that's going to be it for us. The Black Plague has held it down. One more top 8 for you, but we will see you guys again at DreamHack Austin. CEO Dreamland.
Oh, I can't watch this.
It's been an amazing time.
It's been real, man. Good stuff. Guys, take care. We'll see you on the next one.
Grrr. All right, I'm going to use this. And then I'm going to watch this channel. But look at their older videos. "10 hours ago." I think this one. Come on. Nothing? I mean, is it because I'm running this at the same time?
In case we are ready to check that out. They are going to choose Battleground, so this is quite a deviation from part 1, but going to Braxis.
Got to make something up. Teammate struggling against Gale Force and now Tempo Storm. You know, you gotta shake it up. Go for the map pick. Come out with the, you know, the top tier strategy. Whether or not they bust out the Zag like GFE, I don't think so, but maybe. Yoda's been known for some crazy heroes from here and there.
That is a dope song.
I'm
loving it.
I just, every time I hear it, I know it's distracting with how excited I get.
I know, right? And now we get some good old-fashioned StarCraft music. Oh yeah.
I have nothing nice to say about the game. I'm like the only dude
How
from Heroes
dare
that just
you
didn't
get off
decide to
this
love
desk.
StarCraft before this. I'm sorry. I really am like one of the only. It's
I don't know what
awkward.
to do with him.
Save me. Tempo Storm. What do they want to rid of here? Is it the Zarya? Makes more sense on Braxis. They actually hover that first ban task because they want the Zarya is going to be my expectation. Purely based on Zarya has been the highest priority on this map than any other map in the game. Get rid of the mouth. So is it the Zarya? I mean, you know, I'm obviously got to be wrong. Did they expect the Zarya ban, and now do they want it?
Market do
Or are they instead going to move into... They go for it. All right. Not totally crazy. I know some things.
I believe in you. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Instant Dahaka
Things are
and Falstad.
Things are starting to make sense. The globals, you know, the solo lanes, everything is adding up here. So now Tempo Storm has the option to commit a lot into their 4 because now they are facing a possible 2-3 split with a double global pressure up in the northern lane, which leads to an ETC Gul'dan. Gul'dan, probably the proper response if you want a dominant 4-man. Just, you know, throw out a couple fell, bam, wave's dead. ETC, though, he's coming out. With the Zarya, ETC Zarya, the pseudo-supporting, cross-supporting was something that was very highly kind of spoke about for a long period of time after Zarya's release.
Both ETC and Gul'dan so far in NAHGC not doing hot. ETC 0, C0, C4, Gul'dan 1 out of 5, but in this case, Gul'dan makes sense. Brax's holdout makes sense. ETC, we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, I'm still iffy on where he really ends up. I do like... I'm glad that we get to see it here because I think this is one of the better areas. It's not going to be like, oh, you know, we'll just pick it anywhere. So I like it.
This is the same. ETC for me continues to be a mystery for Tempo Storm and Gale Force. We have seen a lot of mid-ETC bans. Now ETC in a second rotation from Tempo Storm.
I do think that's a lot on Zarya, though. I really do think that the pairing that brings is a lot to Tempo Storm because, oh man, sickness, death. Having that pseudo-supporting.
You're laughing.
I just inhaled and then just like died. I don't know what happened. It's just weird things going on. So with that, the pseudo-supporting is going to help for a lot of the nerf that happened onto ETC, and then he can kind of self-sustain on his own. I think that enabled the pick of ETC significantly more. Varian banned out. Looking at you, Justings, once more.
Yeah. Does that mean Justing will pick Johanna here?
I think, yes, no.
Arthas.
In turn, it won't. It makes sense to not commit to the fort. Yeah, they're going quick. We got the Lucio down there, but it makes sense. Gul'dan, you don't want Lucio as your support. You can, but it's like, it's not terrible, but it doesn't feel good. Not until the very later parts of the game, or if you go into a double support composition. There is no solo yet for Tempo Storm. They've committed to their 4, and it's looking good. Mouth and Lucio are both gone, so what do? Ariel is the first thought in the support, but then what do you get when it comes to your top? What do you match the Dahaka with? The Dahaka Falstad specifically, like a Ragnaros, dare I say? He's, you know, he hasn't really shown up too frequently. What else could you put there?
I'm looking.
I'm thinking.
Wondering.
I feel like it's just going to be a placeholder because it's going to get pressured out so heavily by the 2v1.
Yeah.
That they would just rather kind of just put somebody up there to be like, here, soak my experience. We'll do work down below.
I think maybe Ragnaros is going to be... Oh, what?
All right. What?
It's fight time!
No. What just happened?
I don't know.
Okay, the Zeratil's not that weird, but the Brightwing specifically, she at least has a secondary shielder to be able to help her. It's a global to match their globals a bit. Zeratil Brightwing has a lot of kill potential, so they're all-inning on killing Falstad and Li Ming. But Gul'dan just has no help. He's a lone ranger. He better be able to...
good luck life tapping. In fact, it's better if you just do not life tap.
It's just don't cast spells. I mean, he has to, but it's going to be focusing on, you know, reviving off the minions on his own. His health pool is now all his own responsibility, pretty much. So then the Brightwing Zeratil just purely to kill the Falstad and purely to kill the Li Ming.
Who sits top lane? Zeratil? Who sits there?
Oh,
are they going to switch it and try for a 4-man top just to mess with Team 8?
I think you would throw... You can't neglect your Brightwing. She would have to commit in the 4s.
Yeah.
You put Zeratil probably. And you try and match the rotation of whatever their global is in the 2 versus 1. Actually, that's... Oh, I just might have figured it out. Maybe not. So it hurts on the Gul'dan argument. The only reason I don't see you moving Brightwing out of the 4 is because Gul'dan needs any healing he can to be better. But if Zarya is enough with the ETC, that trio is very impactful on its own. You run Zeratul Brightwing together. Zeratul has a little bit of kill combo. Brightwing is very good anti-siege.
Yeah.
And then you have kill potential in the mid to late game. So it stops the 2v1 pressure that the Dahaka Falstad can actually implement, while then still allowing you to rotate out whenever Falstad flies.
All right.
But this is just theory craft. Like that's the only argument I can really see.
Well, the game is ready, so we can just see for ourselves how this is going to go. Brightwing Zeratul for Tempo Storm. We're ready for game number 2.
Man, it's been a long while.
Too long.
Not since Brightwing. You know, it's fine that she's fallen out. It's more the Zeratul Brightwing. Dude, just let it go, you know?
let it go.
Just be like the Snow Princess.
You're supposed to be a support main, and yet
I
you
am.
are not behind Brightwing.
I was behind Brightwing when her passive was activatable and she had a mini Tranquility. Since then, you know, it's been a downhill struggle for Brightwing.
Today is the day where she proves you wrong.
She's got a lot of dive follow up here, and having the Zarya I think is going to be huge. But it's more the laning that I'm concerned. So it's a Zarya ETC to stop it, and instead it's a trio of Gul'dan Zeratul. Zeratul can decide where everybody wants to move and then match them, and Brightwing can teleport out.
There's a lot of question about what build Gul'dan was going to build into. Ended up picking Pursuit of Flame. There's still question about what Brightwing wants to build into. There are lots of options if she wants to do full phase shift build.
Gul'dan, or excuse me, not Gul'dan, but Dahaka caught out. Glaurung here is going down, no way out. First blood over to Tempo Storm. Lack of respect of how many people were on the map, and that is going to be the kill here. So, let's talk about Glaurung on Dahaka. He's expanded his hero pool from what we knew long time ago, added some new. Medivh, Dahaka, Tracer are some of those. But whenever he's been on the, at least in part 2, when he's been on Dahaka, him getting caught out is not anything new. He very much was almost 3 to 4 times in the first performance there for Team 8, and I thought, honestly, I felt like a little bit of tilt when we saw them playing against Galeforce Esports, but here, this early on, after one very close game, I guess I just didn't expect to see seeing him get caught out this early.
Honestly, I would have been tilted by the point that Team 8 got to Braxis versus Galeforce. That composition was aggravating beyond a doubt to play against.
This is a Gaur dream. Okay. So a 2 versus 2 matchup.
But Brightwing did take Hyper Shift, so I think the idea is that it's a 2-lane no matter what, and then wherever Brightwing needs to show up, she can be there because she's healing people up and has that phase shift up more often.
It's kind of the, you have a double global. Well, so do we. By using Zeratul as being the, you don't know where he is at all times, that is, in theory, half of what it takes to be a global.
Yeah.
And then Brightwing truly is, but they also have kill combo together.
But holding on to a point is going to be hard, even with having Zarya here.
I mean, that, yeah, hard is probably going to be a bit of an understatement, really. Tempo Storm will struggle in that department, and we, historically, that means they're going to have bad times. So Brightwing goes top, Falstad nopes right on bottom, completely countering what Tempo Storm was looking to make happen, at least in this first part.
Yeah, Brightwing's heading right back down, has to move the old-fashioned way, just a nice jog to the bottom lane. And that gives some time for Team 8 to siege here in the bottom. Paddle's trying to soak as many of the skill shots from Yoda as he can away from the towers. Dahaka will start to step on the point.
Got him. So was Brightwing TP come in? Vorpal's not used now. Should be a break. There it is. The shielding. Prismat's gonna be going down here. The flank. That is the counter. Zeratul's so good into killing Falstad. Glaurung, though, comes in, misses the drag. June trying to retreat. Justin falls, and Brightwing with the pixie dust Tempo Storm.
Wow.
Did you just jump?
I did.
She just jumped so high.
That face smell.
Oh my goodness.
June was like, why?
Well, it kept June alive with the polymorph.
It did.
He's feeling comfortable.
and with
Gilly,
so many kills.
I've never seen somebody so attached to a character that when they almost died in a competitive match, they were like, purely on the misplay of an ally.
Don't touch my Brightwing, man. Where it started out looking scary, the rotation from Psalm and the follow-up complete commitment from Tempo Storm netted them a ton of kills. 4 kills this early in the game, plus 100% Zerg Rush.
Yeah, that's it's just going to keep falling apart here. Beautiful timed knockback. Long's just out of range to be able to get that drag.
Oh, yeah.
Landing. Psalm not going to be able to hit the W, though. Goes in, gets a bit of poke. 7's going to be picked up. The Zerg Rush looking at the fort. Beating up the base here of Team 8. And with the 7 picked up, now Psalm's kill potential onto Li Ming and onto Falstad significantly higher.
I cannot believe how fast this game has jumped forward for Tempo Storm.
I mean, let's be honest here. If 4 people die at the same time, not only for experience, but then also allow your opponents to get a Zerg Rush that debatably you were losing all the lanes for some time, like that is about, you cannot draw a worst situation than that. Like that is single-handedly like the how do we lose this game type deal, and you're like, well, this is about the only way this can get bad. They did exactly that. But Tempo Storm, I feel like it was more of an outplay than it was like Team 8 not respecting the composition of Tempo.
Yeah, it was a fantastic play. The synergy all the way through, and then being able to catch teammate, trying to keep their teammate alive. It's just that Tempo Storm came out on top in that fight, and that netted a 2-level lead at 5 minutes into the game. Towers taken out bottom lane too. With 1 fight, Tempo Storm now commands this game.
But how long does it last? You know, because if we were to, it will last long now that I think about how close they are to 10, but if we were to take a step back and say that we gave Tempo Storm all of these things, and they were able to get this type of advantage, but it wasn't around a power spike as big as 10 that's going to happen around the next map objective, Team 8 actually, if the laning phase could be extended a smidge longer without, again, the fear of 10, I think they would be able to turn the game back purely on the control that they had in those laning early on. It just is... It's one of those things where you're like, welcome to Brax's holdout. You know, if you mess up that hard that early on and give that kind of power spike, you're going to have a bad time.
Ten almost online for Tempo Storm. We'll see if they want Stage Dive to help out with the global game, or if Mosh Pit will be the choice.
Wow, they're just getting deliberate.
I want to see that mosh.
I wonder if it'll be Stage Dive Emerald Wind with a Brightwing Bomb.
The Brightwing Bomb?
Yeah, there's 1/2.
No way. Nah, blink heal. So Stage Dive to match the global. So it's just now providing 2 true globals to be able to match the Dahaka and the Falstad, and then having Brightwing ETC, but then Zeratul is that pseudo.
There's no Malfurion to root off of Stage Dive, but there are still some other things to be aware of for Fury.
Wow, they're going for the boss here. Boss play timing with the map objective. You want to capture 1, which is going to be Brightwing's job. Zeratul then should look to link over, or at least not capture.
Jeez.
You want to time this with the Zerg Rush. There's no reason not to put them together.
The timing of being on top of the beacons and the boss.
Don't cap.
Some.
Please don't cap.
Oh
Please
no,
don't cap.
they're
Not like
capping.
this. Is this going to be time perfect? I actually don't memorize the timings perfectly, but I know the Zerg Rush is so slow.
Are the team
It's not
usually is less emotionally stable?
You want them pressuring at perfect timing even if they're on opposite lanes.
Void Prison. Here come the rest of the team. Stage Dive on top. Expulsion Zone says your Stage Dive's not even needed, Fury.
They timed it perfectly, actually. It's going to be moving with the Zerg Rush on the bottom at the exact time, so, you know, I thought for a moment maybe it'd be smarter for Tempo Storm to hold off, but they have these timings far better than myself. I mean, what do you say other than 1 misplay very early on and Tempo Storm absolutely capitalizing on every advantage they get. This is something that Tempo Storm has not done for a very long time. To be a team that's just a bully
This dominant.
when they have an upper hand.
Yeah.
They just kind of played the game, and things sometimes would work, sometimes they wouldn't, but very rarely did it seem as merciless.
Making.
Yeah, it just, I absolutely love to see it from them.
Me too.
It makes me very hopeful for the North American scene that this is your #1 representative, at least so far.
Woo! Lucio's already gone. Expulsion Zone will net an Arthas kill to boot. No heroic abilities. Tempo Storm wailing away at this core.
It's not going to be over just yet.
Yeah.
But it's pretty close, especially if Prismatic Sim goes down 53, 40%. Everybody's going to move out. No heroics still here. That is going to be it. Temple Storm taking game number 2 on Braxis holdout in under 9 minutes. Purely off of one early engagement one.
One fight, and Tempo Storm walk away with a victory in game number 2 before heroics for teammate. They didn't even get the chance to like pick troll heroics because they knew the game was over.
It's very well done. You know, Tempo just, I love to see that aggression from them. I hope it continues. Like I brought up how passive it seems like a lot of teams are without the map objective. On Dragonshire, it seems like they're forcing. There, they were looking to force everywhere on the map with their advantage. Hopefully that's going to carry over to game number 3. Teammate?
Let's try to see if we can find
Game 1 was very close and hopeful. Game 2 was just one major.
Come on, play. Okay, good. There's play.
Completely countering what Temple Storm was looking to make happen, at least in this first part.
Yeah, Brightwing's heading right back down, has to move the old-fashioned way. Just
Temple Storm video.
Last game is that he never completed Master's Touch, but besides that, he had some fantastic moments in that game.
A lot of play.
I remember
once by spinning her
three lanes. Lumby's on the left side, just holding his choke here, but with Arthur standing in the front, it is becoming scary. However,
there's one game that was like
the 90 gems sitting on their purses. You just mentioned they get a couple of turn. Team Liquid does have the turn in. Sportbilly trying to make the play in the bottom. Followed up upon Team Liquid. Cleans up 4 of the targets for playing Ducks. Chris alone does stand here.
That's Darkmoke dying on the Grey main, and then it's the moment that every Oriel ever in their entire life waits for. You get a double kill with your sweep. That's the best thing as an Oriel. That's as good as it gets. Impressive on hit.
Play for very
Healers to their advantage. Darkmoke is just working an auto attack, bringing down Nande and the core at the same time. Another engage occurs. Blessed Shield does connect. Blumby is low on health. Darkmoke turns around and noms away on top of Zagara.
Calm butter because they are on a roll. Taking down the Vala, taking down the Zagara, and this is going to be the conclusion of game number 4 as team into the middle. The entire team, left, right, buying. They are going for the keep, and they are taking this. That Punisher is a really late game Punisher. A lot of scaling happening here. 24 minutes into it. Punisher not going for core yet, and the playing Ducks are looking for an opportunity to get a kill. Good cleanse on Tychus. Dragnot coming into play. Here comes the Horrify. The ley line countering it immediately. Splendor in trouble.
Sulfura Smash connects. Splendor alive. He bolts away. Everything is being put on the table here. Nurok focusing Chris. Chris falls. Chris Explosion turning around. Will Burrow charge away, and the Punisher eventually does get killed off on the right side. Nande burrows away, and the playing Ducks lose one member. Can they escape here from Medivh?
Team Liquid is moving in. Points on the core already lost on their part as the Punisher was hammering away at it. But this one kill, those 40 seconds, that's the window of opportunity for Team Liquid. They're moving through that mid lane. How much can they do here? The kill on the keep is inevitable. Can they do more?
They're pushing in. Lumby here will tank the keep. It gets focused. Everyone from the playing Ducks are posturing, tapping up their mana, getting health, and the Team Liquid goes for the defensive play. They grab one keep. So now we have catapults. The lanes are even in the middle. This game is going to late game. Can they get another keep? Chris Explosion says no.
Explosion is moving away. Oh my god, they actually saved the keep top. So again, again it's reset. Both of them have lost the keep in the mid lane. The lanes are even at this point, and we are waiting once more for the next shrine. And guys, the next shrine, we're talking 26 minutes at this point already. That Punisher is going to be a monster.
And Team Liquid had a perfect defense there in the middle. They baited over the Punisher. They got it on the keep. Blumby sidestepping Chris Explosion went in for the engage. They then baited the Punisher over. Splendor got focused down. He bolted away.
And Splendor got focused by the Punisher after that.
Yes.
And he's just like, get off me.
Please stop hitting the support.
Trying to run away there. It was so good, and he actually escapes. But what a beautiful game. 6 kills against 5. So much happening here. Ford at the bottom now also falling. Both of the teams on level 23. And it is showtime. top lane, it is the death trap. It's the one shrine where there is no escape to the top. Once you are in that circle, you are in trouble. And oh boy, I cannot wait to see what happens here.
And the Playing Ducks, realizing how important this shrine is, get there first. Team Liquid can afford not to be there first because of Medivh. Having that Raven form gives you the vision, gives you the portals in that you would like to have. So they take the time to push the bottom lane and the middle lane and get mercenaries, putting pressure on the Playing Ducks. So now Playing Ducks are forced to win a team fight or to win the shrine quickly.
This is so intense. This is so intense right now. There we have it. Again, the push up at the front. Arthas is there. Blumby takes the position. No ults used just yet. And we have Chris Explosion moving into the backline, looking for an opportunity to go for Norok. Immediately the Howling Blast, but he escapes it.
Nande still in the bottom lane, can brush tuck in at any point. Splendor playing careful, assisting his teammate. Blumby in the front is going to pop the Army of the Dead. The portal's been dropped, 1 for vision and 2 for an escape for Blumby. We have all 5 members up here, 5 on 5.
The dodge on the ice block at that moment. I have to change my pants after this game. This is insane. Once again with the portals, they're escaping. Leyline Seal on the ground. Liquid down. That's the beginning of the end. Arthur's also trying to move away here, and that doesn't happen. That's 40 again with the portals. They're escaping. Leyline Seal. Punisher after that.
Yes.
And he's just like, get off me.
Please stop hitting the
You see what happens here.
And the Playing Ducks, realizing how important this shrine is, get there first. Team Liquid can afford not to be there first because of Medivh. Having that Raven form gives you the vision, gives you the portals in that you would like to have. So they take the time to push the bottom lane and the middle lane and get mercenaries, putting pressure on the Playing Ducks. So now Playing Ducks are forced to win a team fight or to win the shrine quickly.
This is so intense. This is so intense right now. There we have it. Again, the push up at the front. Arthas is there. Blumby takes the position. No ults used just yet. And we have Chris Explosion moving into the backline, looking for an opportunity to go for Norok. Immediately the Howling Blast, but he escapes it.
Nande still in the bottom lane, can brush tuck in at any point. Splendor playing careful, assisting his teammate. Blumby in the front is going to pop the Army of the Dead. The portal's been dropped, 1 for vision and 2 for an escape for Blumby. We have all 5 members up here, 5 on 5.
The dodge on the ice block at that moment. I have to change my pants after this game. This is insane. Once again with the portals, they're escaping. Leyline Seal on the ground. Liquid is trying to go for it. Everybody stopped at this point. Here comes the Horrify though, and that's a problem.
Darkmok did use the first match, trying to get 4 billion, and the first member to fall is going to be Norok. Octalysis Prime down as well, and the Playing Ducks can focus down the Punisher. This could be game.
Chris with a play. The Horrify. That was the Horrify to the win right there. He gets Tychus, he gets Arthas, and they are able to take Tychus down. That's the beginning of the end. Arthas also trying to move away here, and that doesn't happen. That's 40 seconds down now, and of course the Ducks are going straight for the Punisher. They grab it, and they will walk through that top lane and try to go for the core. Playing Ducks with a decisive lead at this point in the game, trying to make it a 2-1 lead in the best-of-5 series.
Playing Ducks getting fierce. All members in the top pushing in. Hasselhoff is going to drop down the vision, get an idea of what their opponents are doing. Team Liquid theoretically can defend this if they kite this Punisher well and pull it in, but they have to deal with the Punisher and 5 members of the Playing Ducks pushing into their keep. Molten Core has been used in the top. This allows Darkmok to spend more time shelling away on the Punisher and the back line rather than doing it on the keep in the top right. They forfeit it.
At that damage! That thing is insanely strong right now. That Punisher alone should be able to end it. Can Liquid pull off a miracle defense here? That's the question. They're fighting. There comes the Odin. They're doing whatever they can. Spolbilly has to use the Mighty Gust as he's being attacked. He's taken down! The Ancestral doesn't hit. Can Team Liquid really defend this?
Splendor going in with a sick Twilight Dream. Blumby's on the back. He's just buying time. Everyone else from Team Liquid is focused on the Punisher. They are clearing it out. Blumby lives and Hasselhoff drops down the Leyline Seal. Blumby can come back home. He is safe. Now the Punisher is starting to hit the core. 4 members here for the Playing Ducks. They're going to retreat. They're going to survive.
Are you kidding me? They actually defend this. You got to be joking. They defend against a 29-minute Punisher, able to get a kill. The bot lane is being pressured against Liquid. This is crazy, Trick.
This is why Team Liquid is considered one of the best in the HCC. Not considered, actually showing in stats, 8-0. they are in the HGC Europe, and it's because of how controlled they are in the fights. Let's take a quick look here. In the middle, the Molten Core is being used. It's shelling away on the back line. They're just trying to get damage in. The big Q from Darkmok really helped out in this fight. He comes around on the bottom left, swings in, hits Falstad, Nande, and Chris Explosion. Neurop moves forward. Here goes the Force of Will. The Horrify does pop out, but Splendor blinking in for the Twilight Dream helps secure the kill there on Falstad.
The fact alone that Ragnaros didn't die there is just blowing my mind. Not only didn't Ragnar not die, but they were also able to just simply get that kill then against Falstad. Amazing defense. Baiting the Punisher into the middle. The entire time, left, right, buying time for the core to also do work. We are 31 minutes into this game. 31 minutes in Heroes of the Storm. This is awesome.
The Playing Ducks, while they didn't end the game there, they did get one more additional keep. Mid lane and top lane will be under constant pressure consistently from those catapults. Team Liquid needs to get the map flowing for them and then move on to a shrine. Now, they can do it well because they have a Medivh, but it's still a hard task to pull off.
Team Liquid has not lost a series this entire season. The Playing Ducks, on the other hand, so far in the middle of the standings, and they are playing the game of their life at this point. They are putting Team Liquid on the brink of defeat on the third map, and for some reason, Liquid is still alive in this. This is crazy. How did that Ragnaros survive?
The control, the aid there from both Splendor and Hostile was on point. The Force of Will being there, the heals, the immediate turnaround too. He had a massive cleave on 3 members that gave him that healing. That's so important for Ragnaros. And as we start to gear up for this late game, I don't know how they're going to do it again.
All right, so at this point, I mean, to be absolutely honest, when Chris hit that one Horrify at the fight that we saw to the top, I thought, okay, this is it.
Yeah.
This is it. 2 heroes down, and you have a Punisher 29 minutes in. This is game. Punisher alone is going to wreck this, and Team Liquid pulls off the defense. We are resetting this once more for another fight over the shrine and for another Punisher.
Game's not over, right?
I don't think I've ever seen a past 30-minute Punisher on this map.
Yeah, it's going to be terrifying. If they can get it to the actual core, the Punisher by itself should be able to kill off the core. There are things to really recognize here, though, for the Playing Ducks, is they, again, had double global. We're getting to a point where it's almost Dragonshire-esque level of double global. It's so hard to deal with. You're going to be able to have pressure in the middle and the bottom lane. It might be okay for the Playing Ducks just to push out all the lanes and then come in for a last-second rotation and just get catapult pressure on the core.
It's a really good point. Like, that's another thing. Catapult pressure, if you can make that happen, that would be fantastic. The thing is, though, both of the teams have lost the keeps at the top and in the middle. So both of those are gone. I think they saved the one. They saved it.
Yeah,
they
the keep
saved
is still
it,
good for Playing Ducks.
Yeah,
only
completely
one
right.
middle.
So they still have it in place. Yeah, that could be a problem for them. This late in the game, we're talking Winions here.
Yeah, Winions. 2 to 3 catapults on the core, and you give them 15 to 20 seconds, that's a dead core.
Yeah, not only that, just think about it for a moment. If you are at the defense and then you are able to push that wave in, all of a sudden you're saying, like, guys, we don't actually have to defend right now. Let's just, like, go over there with the Daihaka, fly in with a false stat, push with the catapults, and just, like, try and backdoor that. You could actually make that play. The one problem with this is, of course, you have with Vision still that Medivh hanging there. So you will only be able to get the 2 globals into play. The rest of the team will not be able to make that rotation without Hazobs picking up on it.
Yeah, the Hasselhoff is going to be very important here for multiple reasons. 1, because he needs to scout out what we just talked about. And then 2, he needs to be with the team as a 5 unit. This team as 5 just naturally has to be together to clear out those waves. So they're going to try and get the rotations done. We're going in. We're going to see the finale of this game as we are getting very close to it ending. Remember, this is the 3rd game. We are tied 1-1. We get more games after this. Let's see how it ends out here for the Playing Ducks and Team Liquid. Here we go. Catapults pushing. The shrine is activating. It is in the very far south, which is stressful for Team Liquid.
It is not only stressful for Team Liquid. I mean, I'm already having, like, I have adrenaline pumping. I'm not even playing there. I'm excited. So we are going for the shrine, activating in 10 more. Splendor and his boys are setting up position here. The Ducks are on the move as well, trying to find some kind of angle that they can exploit here. And Hazobs, of course, doing what he has to do. He is going for the vision. They know there is a potential threat of being backdoored.
And Playing Ducks realizing where they're at. They send Nande to the top left. He's going to start dealing the pressure on the top lane. There is 1 catapult, 2 catapults. Those 2 catapults do get over to the core. They can start applying damage. Team Liquid has begun the shrine. They know they have to get this going. The quicker they get close to finishing the shrine, the quicker the Playing Ducks have to come respawn.
Yeah, still up at the top lane. That Dehaka, is he going for another wave? It looks like he will. Same time though, they are going for, yeah, they go Molten Core. They're saying, boys, we have to rush this. They know what's happening at the top lane. They know they cannot waste time here. So they're trying to use the Molten Core to get as much damage in as they possibly can, and they get a lot. 32 already. Two catapults moving in. Falstad is there as well. Medivh is already moving back. He sees what's happening here. Another catapult also in the middle. They need to deal with this, but the Punisher is very likely going over to Team Liquid. They're pushing everyone back. That's the Gust also used. Hazorp's on the way to the left. They need to be careful. Here comes an Uberak with a quick engage. They need to go in. And here comes the portal, the ley line. Where is it?
The Force of Will comes out. The ley line on the back left. Sophia Smash going in. The Ancestor Healing going to be hitting on top of Chris. He will live. Blumby is low. Force of Will popping out. Splinter bolts in to help out with the heal. The ley line seal connects with 4 people. Catapults are on the core though. Catapults going back to defend. Everyone else from Team Liquid is trying to make the plays to live. It's just dropping. The core is in focus. The Winions. They win. No! He lives!
It's 5% on the core. Nanda is still fighting. Falstad is flying in. Falstad is going for it. And
Sport
he takes
Billy!
the ball down. Sport Billy again with the play. And GG as the Ducks take the lead.
The playing Ducks do it in the most ridiculous manner I think I've ever seen in a Heroes of the Storm game. Sport Billy with the clutch engage there at the back right. Solid play overall. And I am at a loss for words.
That was so good. That was such a great game, and the ending there as well. Smart decision making, going in with the Dehaka at the top, the Falsa in the middle, flying back, going into the fight, putting the pressure on Arthas, who nearly falls, gets saved. Awesome.
What I want to know is if Darkmonk actually knew that he had enough to save the core with the clear that he had. He just went in solo by himself, dealt with 6 catapults, I believe, with 5%. Was that calculated? Because the other 4 members went in for a hard engage.
No, absolutely no way that he knew that he had enough to save it. I don't think they expected the catapults to be this strong.
Yeah.
Yes, we're always talking about Winions, about how the catapults also scale into the late game, but you expect that they chunk the hit points away quite a bit slower. It's very rare that these players are playing a game that lasts 30 minutes plus.
Sure.
That doesn't happen a whole lot in competitive play. So they knew it would hurt. I don't think they expected it to hurt that much.
It's incredible how small advantages that playing Ducks just etched out over time eventually came to this moment in the late game that just secured them the victory. Great play by them. They never overchewed. But
said, we feel like this is going to be the most optimal way to build the Valeera.
Yeah, so it's a Valeera adding some utility to the team, It's a slow with wound poison, and then as well, or the crippling poison, and then wound poison to decrease the healing output on a target for a few seconds.
These sappers are going to pressure out for both sides. Teammates questioning if they can move up and zone off just the 2 members, but don't know if they have it here, especially with Cleanse Up. Speaking of, Kattle's going to need it in a moment. The body block from June. Oh, the root doesn't even need it.
The slow. There were no minions there to draw the ire of the fort, so that'll be a 1-for-1 so far. Fury trying to keep the slow going.
Prismat has burrowed. He's looking for June. The Sapper is trying to put out the damage. Saw him by himself.
Valeera's channeled mid.
Valeera got it.
And getting Dehaka down here, this is such a win for Abathur to soak.
All they have to do is buy time, but June's not in a position to get that interrupt. Oh, the hat dash missed!
So close to getting the stab.
It would have hit if it wasn't for Valeera getting the dash and just a miscommunication. Oh, that feels bad. Abathur would have gotten so much more value because then Mouth would have been able to move up, get a lot more delay.
It's another little thing, though. Valeera got one of the altars. They're still ahead in experience. But it would have been a lot more, potentially, being ahead of experience if they could have gotten that delay.
Yeah. And that's the kind of stuff that you got to make happen, you know, with Abathur-style compositions. They are winning. Oh, man. Wow. They are winning the only, like, I guess there are 3 up there, but the only 2 mines he just casually teleports into. Valeera moves up. Larong.
Dehaka's dead, too.
Oh, man.
Oh, Valeera's still chasing him down. He's got the hat. He gets the kill.
I'm just disappointed there wasn't a beast step there. I felt like that was the most optimal time. 1v1s, not true. Abathur hat got the reveal, which was totally cheating. So now the Valeera build is steering towards the norm. Going with the bonus damage on the Q.
Assassinate. Follow up with Death from Above at 13. And a level lead. Heroic abilities. Cursed Bullet over Go for the Throat. Smoke Bomb this time. Last time we saw Valera, it was Cloak of Shadows. An Ultimate Evolution for a double Great Mane.
Teammates still just looking to get 10s. That's all they can wait for now. They should be able to delay long enough to be able to stop not these sappers, but more the shots being channeled for free. Yeah, as in they're going to be getting this 10 close enough. Valera sniffs out Zeratul once more, initiates, gets him down to 50% HP. Good zoning of Psalm with that Abathur hat onto Glaurung, really making him question every move he's making.
Dahaka was just slowly going to mid too, so teammate with taking so much damage on Zeratul, getting heroic abilities much later, not feeling like they could get into this altar. We'll give it up to Tempo Storm. That ties up core health, but now teammate looks to get aggressive, wanting to tie things up. Great sound wave from Buds, but so far Fury staying alive, moving back in.
Valera's in there, looking to get the initiation, but the movement speed coming out from Buds. It's going to let everybody move on out. The fact that the core HP is even is a huge detriment to teammate. If you do not understand how Abathur comps work, you sacrifice a lot in the early game to be able to make up for it in the mid to late game. And the fact that Tempo Storm has found themselves dead even, but even ahead in experience, shows bad signs here. Beautiful root. Draws the burrow. Passive is used. Ult now dropped. Can they get it before? Yes, they can.
They answered your question as you were asking it, but Fury might go down here now too. There was a cleanse from June to get him out. Psalm drops Smoke Bomb.
Man. Sound Barrier. Tempo Storm was half on the retreat, and Sound Barrier dropped. Nobody looking to force. They would have had to void if they were going to make any kind of play there. So another cooldown. It's going to be burnt for Team 8. Slowly just crumbling, it feels like, here under the composition and creative playstyles of Tempo Storm.
And keeping a kill on Dahaka is such a win, again, because of the global game. At least Team 8 grabbed their sappers in the nick of time before Tempo Storm tried to invade.
So here we go.
Gonna get 13.
Abathur is going to look to get as much side soak as possible. This is where he's going to become an absolute powerhouse for the team. Tempo Storm's experience should just snowball now over Team 8. Get the stun on the cattle.
Justin taking a lot of damage. He's going to Dwarf Toss out, but Psalm is there too.
And he's not 13 yet, so not too much damage, but enough.
Forces Avatar.
Prismat doesn't have his heroic up. That was his passive. Use the stun from Psalm. Goes underground.
But speeds him out. Void Prison on 1 so far. Psalm, everyone from Team 8 falling rapidly in health. And the zoning from Tempo Storm has been so incredible around every single one of these altars.
Yeah, Greymane, look at him. Just the Greymane clone there from Cawthon. Goes out, gets the poke. Says, you want to move up, you're going to have to deal with me first. Prismat and friends are looking to force, though. Sound Barrier down. Cattle barely almost makes it out. That's 1 for 1 for now. Glaurung getting chased by Psalm. June is in a terrible spot. Drag is going to confirm his life, so even for now.
2 for 2, but Psalm would love to move on in with that Abathur hat. Justine trying to make sure that Yoda can back out safely, as was Prismaticism, so they will stick it with a 2 for 2 for now, but Justine gets caught away from the rest of the team.
That was really smart initiation on the side of teammate. They were just waiting for the Abathur clone to go down and then look to all-in force. This is the real battle here. Can he dodge the drag? Right? Oh, got him. Could have cost him his life there. But no, the worm is going to move out.
And Psalm moves in.
Good night, my sweet prince. He hasn't popped ult. Re-stealth, 1Q, and he's dead. Got him.
No B-steps.
Yeah. Invade here on bottom, though. Justin moves up.
Oh, Glaurung took a lot of damage there with Fury sitting on top of him with all of that Frozen Tempest damage. Cattle goes for the kill, takes out Zeratul, comes back, looks at Tasty Justing. Once again, Avatar used, but it won't be enough. It might be enough.
Yeah, they're on the chase. 1 stealth and he's dead. Here
Buds
he goes.
has been doing an awesome job.
Oh my.
Soundwave then speeds him out. He's gonna save his friend.
Wow.
He is gonna manage to keep his team alive. Justin and Bud sticking together till the end. But still, things crumbling for Team 8. Nothing really seemed to be working out. No invade, nothing on the map. Psalm is just wreaking havoc with that Abathur hat. Wouldn't even be surprised if he killed Yoda, honestly. There it is. Yeah, they're risking a lot knowing that Psalm is post 13. Post 13, you have to play Valeera completely different than you do every other form of her, just purely on the fact that she becomes Zeratul-esque, but her burst is not skill shot dependent. It is 100% going to connect if you were within range. And Teammate has zero respect right now for what Psalm has managed to make happen in this game, not even considering he has a hat to help him out.
Oh my. Mid and bottom bell towers are going to fall. That is one set of 6 shots going out. A second grabbed by June.
Wow.
And whereas core health was fairly even, now this is a massive advantage for Tempo Storm, especially as they look to grab their 16 talent here, maybe even a boss.
Abathur's trying to baby those sappers into bottom. They know that's going to focus somebody to move on to bottom, and now Tempo is going to, again, capitalize on the rotations, abusing the Abathur, abusing the map, and only furthering their advantage. This will set the core health now down to 8. With 16 advantage, still a level away. Teammate really just, they're all banking on just one team fight once they had 16. They just are hoping that that one team fight's gonna be enough to turn things around. It's gonna be more of a stop the bleeding scenario here, especially if they get caught out at bottom.
Psalm wants to try. Larong bolts out, blinks out. Executioner for Greymane is terrifying with the rest of the composition. Just even envenomed spikes to add insult to injury.
I'm trying to figure out where does Teammate, do they have anything else? Can they be doing something better? And again, I feel like a lot of this came down to the draft, but more importantly, the draft and then Tempo getting an early advantage.
Yeah.
As now is like, well, you are feeling the strengths of Abathur now, but you didn't feel the weaknesses early when you needed it.
Tempo's no stranger to being behind on Towers of Doom and then having to make a comeback. We've seen that even as far back as like PAX. I remember they did that versus Naventic. They were ahead and they got behind and they were able to make the comeback. Versus No Tomorrow, they made a crazy comeback, which seemed almost impossible, just with one perfect team fight at the end, confident team fight at that. Now Tempo Storm's like, well, we're playing ahead this time. We're playing from so far ahead. We'll see if they can just close it out here. If Team 8, now that they have 16, can finally get a favorable team fight.
Not favorable.
9 seconds before, Psalm already engaging, crippling Larong's HP. He goes in with a vorpal, forces the sound barrier and the void.
Wow.
I mean, it's just trying to make plays out of desperation, which then leads to heroics that are needed to be used if there's going to be any shot here. Tempo Storm's willing to trade out purely on the fact that they know they have such a huge control that they can really manipulate all the movements of Team 8. Psalm up on top. This is going to be the moment where Team 8 needs something to happen.
Smoke bomb with 3 there. Psalm's going to try to juke. Here comes Tychus 2. Everyone is committed to this Psalm kill. Justin dives in. Psalm jukes the Storm Bolt. And lives.
So close.
That was the moment, really, where Team 8 was like, we have somebody we can focus on, we can get the picks. I mean, shout out to, you know, Psalm, not only for that juke. What I thought was more impressive was honestly him walking just perfectly around max range, trying to figure out if, you know, if my smoke bomb drops now, I can walk the other way and dash away from them. But if it doesn't, then somebody comes too far from the other way. It's like Chen. When you gank him from behind, you actually give him an escape.
Yeah.
Then making sure he re-stealths, initiates on the Lucio. He did everything right to survive.
Prismat spots that Cattle and friends are trying to take their Sapper camp. They're all going to move in. The clone has been burned too, as has Odin. Team 8 are completely committed to this fight. They will bring down the clone, and Tempo Storm are fine with giving up the Sappers here.
Yeah, Odin for clone is a winning trade. Just because Abathur is going to be effective in team fights even without his ult. Maybe not as crazy as a Greymane ult, but it's just the cooldown being shorter as well.
Yeah.
Everything is working
massively shorter.
That's the beauty of Abathur. I love Abathur games, honestly. He's one of my favorite characters in the game. How he works, how he plays with teams, how teams have to function with and around, draft with. It's just amazing. But Team 8 here is unable to make anything happen yet. This is going to be the last fight over the Shrine.
nobody yet from Tempo Storm in position. They're later in being able to claim back their bell tower.
It's interesting,
They're just
the
gonna
fact
give
that
this
they're
up.
willing to give it up.
Claim Sappers on top, clear that out, maybe even just try to take bell tower top.
Not take a full 5-on-5 that they feel like they can lose. You got to consider the Abby 20 spike as well.
Yeah.
They have a lot of HP they can trade out. You know, small misplay there on the side of teammate. They were willing to fully channel before getting the bell tower there, so they didn't get all the shots.
Void Prison, and with the claiming of the Sappers on top, not everyone is here for Tempo Storm. Ice block from June. Fury trying to get him. Yeah, it's...
Unless he gets 20, he is just dead.
Okay.
Speaking of 20.
But safe not to use Twilight Dream, or smart even.
Yeah, we've seen teams, you know, that do that and how bad they can work out. In certain situations, Tempo Storm, actually, June was the guy, you know, that did it to save cattle before.
But this is a situation that Tempo Storm finds themselves in quite a lot on towers, where they start to lose one person and then the panic sets in. It may even more so if Som gets lost here. Cal's gonna try to help, goes after Glaurung.
Glaurung used rewind though, so he goes back in. Sound barrier. Saw him just juking and jiving.
Nice.
Those are some staggered death timers though for Tempo Storm. Team 8 has a chance.
Okay.
It's amazing, you know, that when things don't work out for Tempo, how you can already see them slowly kind of fall out and be like, what do we do? How do we make this happen? They aren't anywhere near losing this game yet, but it's still just, again, those risks that maybe they didn't need to take. Because you can see them being like, we have to be safe. We need to be safe. And then the positioning out on bottom, Zeratul doing a great job to capitalize on them being too far out.
This game's getting
And now this is going to be 4 shots from that boss. How much more? Because there's 6-second difference between those altars spawning and Valera spawning.
Do Tempo try to fight over the mid, knowing that Valera can come through the tunnel?
Yeah, you, at most, you risk delaying one. And if things don't work out, you just give it up.
Oh, that Void Prison for teammate just as things were about to get back, as Valera was about to get back. Odin was used too. They've dedicated a lot to this. Fury hits so many members of teammate with this Howling Blast. Twilight Dream.
June is carrying so hard right now. Glaurung trying to retreat. Not going to happen. Saw him with that ambush. 2 members dead. The channel's going to be started. Delay. Not going to be there.
Nope.
That is it.
The nuke drops down instead on Tempo Storm. A clone on Arthas this time to just do the massive amounts of frost damage. And Tempo Storm closes out the series 3-0 over Team 8.
I want them to win.
Tempo Storm minus, you know, the couple of staggered deaths here and there. Very clean performance here today. The most dominant I think I've ever seen these group of players play together. And it's just amazing to really see that come out from them. I cannot come up with the words to give them high enough praise. Because for so long, I mean, even they criticized me over it, my lack of faith in them, because purely it just feels like they hit their max. They weren't going to grow anymore as a group of players, and that they would never learn to, like, that over-aggression, to constantly never let up and be relentless. And there were a couple of moments here and there, but I think that's expected with the growing pains. Just to see that from them is so exciting for North America.
It's super exciting, and I have to wonder, possibly, is it the loss to Team 8 at the Western Clash that maybe was the fuel for that fire?
Hopefully, you know, if whatever you can get, really. But we're actually going to take a minute to appreciate the very last skirmish one more time, purely on the fact that I want to show how hard June carries this team fight.
Okay.
All right, so as we move up, the Void is actually going to happen here in the bottom left-hand side. And the minute that this is going to happen, appreciate June's going to back away, pre-cleanse onto Cattle to make sure he can't die. Gets the heals out, then moves up. Casually's going to just, you know, stroll right on in, just right over to here. When this happens, looks for the Twilight Dream.
And double Howling Blast, too, from that to make sure they get hit by it.
It's just, he's doing so many small things right that, again, you may not be noted until you look at Tempo Storm and the success they've had recently. It's just quick, proper decisions. Love to see that coming out from him. And won the team the game. Pre-cleanse perfectly onto the target that you know is the only one who can die in that situation.
Right, because Fury is so strong.
It's not even whether or not it actually matters in all situations. It's more about, again, you have to ask yourself, what is the only way I can lose? And it's, well, it's going to be my squishy dying. Arthas can survive. He should have enough tools as long as I'm there to be able to heal him, which he very much was. It's just really heads up. He's grown so much.
Yeah.
It's amazing. That's like 6 months. He's gone from like top support to like, I might be able to be a world-class support.
Incredible plays from June, from all of Tempo Storm, stepping up in a big way. Team 8, frustrating losses to both Gale Force Esports and Tempo Storm. But we saw some growth there. We saw they knew the fights they needed to take, right? It's just a matter of being able to execute them. They found the weak points. They found a couple of people to catch out. They caught I keep wanting to call him Buds. They caught June, and then they caught Valera too. And then the Void Prison seemed like it was going to be the answer.
Yeah, no, Glarong did a really good job. For how far behind they were in that game, he did all the right thing with the Voids, just realizing we have to do something. Let's go. This is the only advantage we're really going to be able to get for his team. It just was, at that point, they were so far behind from other small choices that set them back.
And Sam's Valera. I can't wait to ask him about that. We have him on the line now. Hey, Sam, congratulations. You guys defeated Team 8 3-0 in a super dominant way. Did you feel like it would be this dominant of a victory?
To be completely honest, we felt really confident going into the series, especially after we saw Gale Force 3-0 them, because we had been scrimming against Gale Force a lot, and we've had good results, so we felt confident, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about how you approach the Valera versus Zeratul matchup, because it's one that we've seen you be willing to take before.
Personally, I think Valera bullies Zeratul. I know a lot of people might think the other way around. People might think Valera is just a lesser Zera, maybe according to Dread. But personally, I think a good Valera who knows how Zeratul's play, you can bully them and you just stop the rotate and you make them fear like every rotate that they take.
Yeah, we saw a lot of that this game, so great job with that.
You guys have put on far more aggression than you ever have in the downtime between objectives. You guys are the most relentless group of members in North American scene, and it's something that we haven't seen from you ever before. What changed? Was it losing to teammate at the Western Clash? Was it just getting better? Like it's amazing to see this from you. I want to know if there's any inspiration.
You know, we practiced a lot going into Western Clash, and we didn't have the results that we had expected. I think against Fnatic, like, that wasn't the real Tempo Storm. I think we had, like, a mental blockade. I guess we put Fnatic, like, way up there. Oh, they beat MVP Black. So we didn't play our game. We played pretty bad, and then maybe that affected our teammate series. So, you know, we had a team meeting after Western Clash, and we decided to really buckle down. We've upped our scrim hours even more. We're taking every game super seriously. We're really hammering down on the mistakes that we make in scrims. We're replay analysis on everything. So we've been going really hard. So, yeah. It's
awesome to see it pay off.
Yeah, it's amazing to hear that, especially because we're like, you know, go in A, and it's lovely to see you guys be so dominant. We know you guys are going to be playing Superstars next. I got to ask, you versus Goku, who's the better Valera?
Only thing I'll say is Goku copies China's Valera build. Yeah, I don't like China's Valera build.
All right. We'll let you off the hook this time. Any shout-outs before we let you go?
Yeah, shout out to my team. First of all, I think we played fantastic today. Better than we played yesterday, actually. Shout out to my family who supports me. Shout out to my girlfriend. Shout out to Twitch chat for always being either our biggest fans or our biggest haters. And yeah, you can catch my stream, twitch.tv/SomHot, but you can check out June's stream right after this show at twitch.tv/JuneHots_, I want to say. And shout out to Tempo Storm, of course.
All right, congrats again. Good luck next week.
June
Thank
Hots,
you.
huh? All right, well, let's check
I'm missing
out
the
June
Mickey
Hots.
sheets, though.
Yeah, you know.
And I'm continuing
All
to
right,
put together my
Tempo
little
Storm.
spreadsheet.
3-0, teammate. Let's see what happens to the standings because of that.
The standings.
I can tell you what
Tempo
happens.
Storm is
They go up
dominating.
even further.
Well, they further, but everybody else kind of
Gale
just
Force is
holds
up now.
their own for now. Until Gale Force and Teammate get to play out a bit more, we aren't going to see too much fluctuation there. Teammate has one more loss.
Yeah, I cannot wait to see Tempo Storm versus Gale Force Esports. We've got to wait a little bit longer for that, but that will be a stellar match. Once again, incredible performances from so many of our teams
But I
this
wanna
weekend.
look up
It
the-
is so refreshing to
what's
see
the
everyone
/
give it their all,
June
understanding that
something?
the standings from part 1 do carry through, and
Twitch,
their lives are on the line here.
10,
I mean, their
12.
jobs too. You know, it's everything that they've worked for so long is really all comes down to this stuff. And it's a little saddening that it took this long to really feel like that pressure would be so high, but at least it's there. And it's more importantly, I think it's not that the pressure's there, and it's the play is following. And it's really satisfying to see that happen.
Even for you and I, though, like, I feel like we didn't understand how important every single match would be. There really is no buffer. Looking at things like B-Step versus Superstars, it came down to the match between them over who was in 4th and who was in 5th place. And when you're looking at playoffs, that's a big difference.
Yeah, every ranking in the playoffs is a colossal advantage. Just removing another opponent that you might have to, take out. So it makes a lot of sense. And I agree. We undervalued, how important every game was for these teams. And everybody's quickly, figuring it out.
They are. We have no more matches left for this weekend. I am so sorry to say, but let's take a look at the schedule for next weekend and see what we have in store on Friday.
They'll host it.
We'll start in HGC Korea. After that, HGC Europe. Be Genius tries to take on the Titan that is Fnatic. Synergy and Tricked Esport very close in standing, so that should be a standout match there. Superstars and Gale Force Esports, and then Team Freedom versus B-Step. With B-Step's performance, I mean, obviously Team Freedom, they're 3rd in standings, so they really want to get more wins to make sure they're not in those last place spots. But with B-Step losing 0-3 to Team Naventic, they may find themselves in the same position.
Yeah, that one's going to be really interesting because, as we said, it felt like a lot of teams have put up a very different performance in part 1 and 2, but Freedom's the only one that it hasn't, at least not yet, but they're also the most unstable in performance out of part 1. So it's like, do we see suddenly this new revised version coming out for them, whether that be pressure or just having an amazing weekend, or is it going to be kind of just the standard, we stick to our comforts, and, B-Step plays the new revised version that we've seen out of them?
Well, Team Freedom and B-Step both have an entire week to try to prep and prepare and get ready for that match. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us all weekend long here at the Heroes Global Championship. Have a great week, and we'll see you back here next Friday.
Yeah, I think they're going to just, oh, is there going to be a top? Nope, commercial. But I think after the commercial,
I once ruled Ashul Nerub. Then came a war I could not win.
you suck.
I was forced into servitude. But here, in this strange place, no one commands my power. I will conquer the Nexus. Those who oppose me shall embrace the web of death. I am a Nubarak. I ruled once before. I shall rule again.
Base attacks.
We Bronzebeards are known across the whole of Azeroth. My eldest brother Magni was king of Ironforge, wise and fair a ruler as ever been. And Bran, well, he's a renowned explorer, always finding secrets. Being written about in Explorers League Geographic. With brothers like that, I'd feel a wee bit overshadowed. If I didn't kick so much ass! All right, lads, line up! It's hammer time!
If it's die together,
I was told this suit would be my prison. Suits me just fine. Been called a lot of things. A renegade, an outlaw. Guilty as charged. Makes life exciting. You never know who or the on your side.
They're both good.
So when the Nexus King called it, there was only one thing to say. Hell, it's about time.
Sombra, it's on you now.
I'm all over it.
Clear advantage. High health, HP regen.
That host.
Alright, yeah, so that's the game.
Hey, thank you for the host. It isn't really showing up in a stream, but welcome everyone from the HGC stream. Oh wow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, thanks for the awesome host. Hello everyone. How's it going?
Nice Avatar hat.
I feel like I should have waited to queue to answer some questions, but wow, I did no damage to this guy. Age, what do you think about Chou calling you second best? So wait, that means who's best support? If
Yeah, it depends on who's the best. For him to
Oh.
think about who's the best.
oh, we're blinded. So like,
Oh, come on, hit him. Oh.
nice, good job team. The teammate got stomped. I don't know. I will decide that up to you guys. Did they get stomped? No comment.
He's so polite, so kind. No comment. Alright, well, I'm gonna continue to.
They got tempo stormed.
Actually,
Alright, let's.
I don't want to watch. Well, he'll answer some questions. I guess that's useful. Let's keep him, because I want to watch a player. I want
Let's
to
play
watch
some
someone play
non-K-pop.
play.
Hey, thanks for all the follows. Appreciate it.
Alright.
Why did they lose the second game so bad? What was the second game? What was the second game? Oh, Braxis. We just outplayed. Not really outplayed, but I think we macroed really well versus that team. We got a kill at Daka at level 1 that really helped us to get our rotate
No, I
or
think
set
one
up
of
our
the biggest
lanes.
thing is, well, no. Yeah.
And
both.
Kato did a good job of doing the macro calls. So I think we had a pretty good draft
Wait, I
and a
followed
plan
a
going
while
into
ago.
the game 2.
FD Link is me, by the way. It's really slow.
Are you originally Korean house player or are you I started as a oh wow. Hey RMS, thank you. Welcome to the Broccolis.
It's called the Broccolis.
Anyway, I was always NA player. But I was born in Korea. So I don't know if that makes me like Korean house player, but where do you pick bribing? You pick bribing if you wanna play play a macro game. For example, like what we did at game 2. We were really trying to do like fights, but kind of to counter their globals. So the K versus Fierce. Can you flip this layout left, right? Nope. I don't think you can change any UI to this.
Huh?
Oh, good job, team.
我在看人家玩，然后再做
I
一些其他的事情 on the side。我有在做啊。
Do you do coaching?
Right.
I'm thinking about it. There was a couple people asked me if I do coach, but I personally never coached someone before. So even if I do it, I can't guarantee good quality. But I'll try. 페타 피아노 발라는 사이에. Will you cosplay Brian for 300 subs? Yeah, for sure. If 300 people sub for me, sub to me to watch me cosplay, I will do it for sure. Don't have a wave. It's Sunder? Okay, Sunder. He's gonna Sunder. Oh! I should know he was gonna do that. Oh. Oh, white team. Hey, Bolo, thanks for the sub. Thank you. It's not really showing up in screen right now, but will you cosplay cheerleader carrying for 500? That one I need to think about it. That one I actually need to think about. Port gone. Sunder. Top. Do I need to pump? Nope. Okay. Nice. We got up. Can you cosplay Hinderland for 2 subs? I don't know how you can cosplay a Hinterland, but is this Chou 8? If you want this to be Chou 8 team, Chou 8 stream, sure. If you believe anything is possible. Ow, that hurts. I got poly. Dang. Maybe I could land the palm, but not sure. Oh, I need to save it. Okay, it's fine. Hey, thanks for all the follows. Appreciate it. Getting thralled. Oh, 피했어. Wow, good job. The banana. Why not use the wall a few seconds ago? Thanks for. Oh, I didn't even know what was up. If it was though, you should use it. So that's probably my fault. Oh no, they missed. Okay, I might need to save the Taka. Hey, fight this. Is it gonna fly? Okay. I don't have mana. Oh, that's like 1 HP. Okay. Alright. Let me see if I need to cleanse this. Nope. Oh. Shouldn't guess him. Why does anyone center nuke? Yeah, I know, right? We should cosplay Raynet for $3.50. We'll see. Oh no, that comment is gone. Oh, what the heck? I had that comment. I guess someone deleted. Oh, it's up. Oh. Wow, they're on boss? Okay, watch this. I'm going to cleanse the Thunder. Watch. Just keep eyes on that. Never mind. We're not doing it. Come on, group a little bit. What they're trying to do is Oh. Dang, he dies so quick. That wasn't planned. Darn bosses. No, run down. Probably not gonna be able to cap this. Yep. Did it pop boss? But I kept the boss from leashing, yeah. I guess she wanted to do it. Maybe we could have. I'm not sure. That Warhub isn't anything too special. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Damn boss. Damn boss. Alright. There's actually a safe way to... Okay. Whatever, Gust down. Number of followers is crazy. Oh. Hey, thanks for all the follows, really appreciate it. Oh my god, sub! Thank you, man. Thank you for follow. Welcome to the Broccolis. No, nice. Oof, that was a little scary. Yeah, that was really good core defense by our team and me. Stop saying alright. What's up, Pops? Oh wow. We might be able to do a boss. That guy needs to dig early. Oh, okay, boss said. You thought you were smart. I knew he was gonna gust. Okay. Oh wow! Thanks for the bits. Is that what it's called? The bits. I'm not 100%, but I give you 100 more fake internet points if you can stream more often. Oh, I mean I try to stream often as I can outside of my scrim time. So. Beats. Jimo got all things. Oh, is a tiger? Real tiger? Yeah, hey, Tiger, you played well today too, so GG's. Wait, did I have stun there? No stun there. No thunder. No thunder. Go, go, go. Team, go. They have a gust, but they're not thunder. Oh. No! I think we would have still died even if I land the palm. Dang, feels bad, man. Dang it, sorry team, whoever voted. Oh, won the HEC, lost the Hero League. I guess if you win, you have to lose. Oh shit. Okay, so stream. That was a little. That was my dog. Whoops. Hey, is that really annoying? If it's really that annoying, I can turn it off for a while. Alright, I'll turn it off. Turn the dog off. Hey, I can't turn my dog off. They'll cut animal abuse. Don't turn dog off. It should turn the dog off. See. Well, it's a new this one-time event cap. Alright. Does anyone have a question from our games today? If any of you guys have questions, I'll answer it. How do you carry as a support? Let's see. I think if you want to carry as a support, don't think about carrying the team. I know it might sound different, but if you're a support, just think about your positioning and focus on your cleanse all timing. If you get that down, in the end, you'll carry the team. I see a lot of mob that I saw a lot of mob that try to do too much. For example, try to make play for the team, for like blinking silence where he shouldn't have, or going for way too much too aggressive route kind of stuff. So
Huh? Alright. Back. So who are you? You're Goofy? Oh, you're Smiley.
you guys, you guys were very confident going to the Western Clash and expect to do very well. Clearly that didn't happen. Do you feel more confident now, and if so, why? More listen. The part of the reason why we didn't perform as well as we expected was, it might sound like excuse, but Kettle, our main shot caller, was very sick in like entire tournament days, and Fury's Fury's plane got delayed for about a day, so he actually arrived a day late. So he was still jet lagged. So if you look at it, our tank, which is one of the most important role on the team, and our shot caller, which is obviously like important, were not in their top condition. I don't wanna like say excuses, but that is part of the reason why. We didn't perform as well as expected. Well, I'm ready in this game. Sorry team, I wanted to play support, but he took it.
So sad. So we're gonna play if you don't play support.
What's the aggressive route? Aggressive route is when you, I don't know how you explain, where you get out of your position trying to make a route. That's what I call like aggressive route. Okay, I would like to know, how does team voice speak work in pro gaming? How much you speak? How much I speak and when? I don't know about other roles as much, but as a support, try to color your cooldowns and tell your team if they're safe or not. For example, let's say I'm a monk and you see your teammate about to die and you tell them, hey, you're fine, just keep running, or hey, I can save you, run this way, kind of thing. That's what I do mostly. And of course, whenever you see people are missing, you tell your solo lanes that they're missing. Oh, Nacho, 감사. Who win a fight, your Octalysis? Oh dang. Octalysis is pretty scary, but if I bust out my inner Kim Jong-il, I might win. If not, I'm not sure. Do you shift Q up your bolt out of the VP on time? No, I just clicked bolt and then cleanse my teammate. I don't usually use shift. I only use shift when I'm mounting. So I don't use that much. Okay, I guess I go back. Wait, go back. Go back. Okay. Okay, I guess I'm back. They have a lot of. Let's go for stacks. Actually, that's a great advice. I realized the map said that. Yeah. I'll read more questions when I have some time during this game. Let me see. If I missed any questions, it will come up. Did you play the real world Ultra Summit? What? No, I didn't go to the summit. So I'm not really sure about his kit. So fortunately, I'll be able to tell you guys what I think yet. Oh.
Is this like master play?
Alright, let's see. Let's do some more questions. Alright and alright. How did Bribing feel game 2? Bribing felt awesome. Bribing actually felt so pretty good. Can you disable the follow sound notification? Oh, dang. Is it really annoying? If it's really that bothering, I would okay, let me see if I can make it lower at least. Oh, this. There's so many questions. I can't follow the speed of it. Whoops. What things do you guys consider when drafting to set yourself to the way picks better than your opponent? When we do the
I feel like there's more type of murky.
when we do the bans, we look at what we're good at and what other team is good at, and kind of find like a balance of how you want to draft. Do you want to focus on their deny, or we just focus on our draft? Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay, there's so many questions. NA always feels so confident. Oh.
Die together, murky. So this is
Make sure you follow up and make sure you initiate. Most of the time you kind of want to follow up route, unless you're really confident that you can land, basically. Dang. The side step. Oh my god, other sub!
So excited.
Oh, Mene! Is it real Mene? Mene god. Thanks for the sub. Are quick casts best for playing HOTS? I personally feel it's best to play quick cast. Are there any pro player that you don't want on your team as solo? Some. What do I get it? I'm gonna try this. Okay, I caught up in the chat. Okay, I'll turn this off because I still have a request. Okay, I might need to FK a little bit in a game, but where's the follower? Alert box. Tim, don't die. Okay, I did it. Sorry. Do you think you 3-0 over Team 8 was more due to you guys playing better or less? I think it's both. It is true that Team 8 wasn't able to get the best practice as they can. But at the same time, I think we as a team played really well. I think they showed on the game 1. So it's a both. Oh. Solo. Oh, can we even catch him? Oh, come on. Alright, I guess we're coming back. You're not supposed to be in fights. It blocks some of the gameplay. Oh, yeah, I'll make it smaller. I never had this much chat on my stream before, so normally it wasn't affecting it, but
Everything's about the one burst.
hello, Daka. Do it after the game, yeah. I don't wanna. Come on, are you actually gonna follow me? I feel like that player is gonna go for this. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Oh. I'm not playing support though. Is this entertaining to watch me play Murden? And we have a butcher in our team with 5 death. So oh wait, they're not 16 yet. No, they're not 16. We want to fight this. They don't have do they have a turning? They might have a turning, I'm not sure. Hey, thanks for follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the broccoli club. What was it? I have Big Penny. Oh, what the great name, and thanks for the awesome stuff. Hey, is this emo not working? You might have to relog. Not support, yeah. Some already took my support role, so I kinda had to pick this pick Noblesse. Oh shit. Oh! Good job, team. Baited. Very calculated bait. I need to watch, just in case forever. Yeah. Oh, Blura, you're being greedy here. Did he play Wukong? Oh no, he came back. Whoa, hey, easy with the spam. Easy with the spam. Wait, do I need to turn the filter? It's okay, he was too excited that I was gonna play Wukong. Oh no, my team. I wasn't watching. Feels good. Hey Koki, how's it going? So many viewers. Oh yeah, I got hosted by the one and only Blizzard Hots. Best model word. Oh. We probably could have got the keep first, but whatever. Wow, 8 this. Wow, this Crasim died 8 times. Oh no, he took one. Okay, keep. One dead. Oh my goodness! What a butcher get! Watch this. Nice. Oh, you guys thought I was gonna lose. Look at all these people that I was gonna lose. Say goodbye to your broccolis. Okay, time to reward these people. Alright, let's see. Oh, bye broccolis. Say goodbye to your broccoli. Use the chest side? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Is that better? Broccoli baby. Sure. What's going on? Hey, thanks for all the follows. I disabled the follow sound because I guess it was annoying people a little. What is your favorite non-support? Favorite non-support. Favorite non-support is no, not Mark. This hero. This is my favorite non-support hero. Test? No, I hate Test. I rather quit this game than play Test. Why do you use Ice Block? Use 6 for Ice Block? Because if you look at here, I put it as a big mouse button. 인스타 오지 박아주세요. 안녕하세요. 홈비 잡채. Jun, I'll sub if you hop on LOL and play the Wukong 1 game. Oh my gosh. I don't even have that game installed. Saya a good support? Saya's OP. Wow. I said the Dragon Share game where you cleanse, ice block us, and walked. Oh yeah, that was pretty good. Oh yeah, we betting again? Yep. Of course, you guys are betting. Alright, I'm gonna go restroom really quick. I need to take some business, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. By the way, this is the best time to ask questions, because if I'm in the game, I won't be able to effectively answer you guys' question.
要招待我们去拉斯维加斯住那个 area 饭店 hotel。我们对拉斯维加斯没兴趣，我也没兴趣。
我们不是去过吗？
对啊，
有兴趣
过
吗？
我们没有住 area 啊。对 area 我们在那里有在那边吃饭。
可是我没有兴趣。
他除了把费以外，他除了吃的还有什么好玩的？对啊。
肉不是吗？
嗯。
还有肉不是吗？
我们上次是因为有那个参观。对啊。上次我们去也不是为了吃喝玩乐，就是最主要是去看那个展，那个什么科技展、科技大展。
无聊的话还是必须玩的，如果是免费的话。
坐飞机还是要钱的。他招待的是住宿，坐飞机还是要钱。
一个150块。
我也没兴趣。他很爱去啊。哦，他很喜欢去啊，他爱德国。他就是喜欢吃啊，喜欢吃那个美食啊。
他那次赢了很多钱。
对呀。
就是说，他们虽然给他很多钱，可是他一定会尽快就要回去把它花掉。这就是赌博的力量。这个灯这个灯
架，你看，哦，为啥？对，是豆豆在去。
灯泡吗？
对啊。哦，灯泡应该换。这里有灯泡可以换。没有啊，现在是买那。
Maybe I can.
Which one's you? You're unranked?
Is Cass a game? Jumping on the. Wait, you don't trust my Sonya? Wow. Dude, when are you playing? Why you click 95,000 times to get one place? Is this something for just bad habit? Yeah, it's kind of habit. I just have to click 1 million times per game. That's my click per minute. CPM. My CPM has to be at least 1,000 clicks per minute. So if it's a little annoying, I apologize. But it's just something that built in me, so I can't change it.
I think living the life.
Never mind. I bought. Oh shit, we're fighting? Oh no, we're fighting. No, we're fighting. No, we're fighting. I didn't know we were gonna fight that. Oh, you're trying to dodge. No way. Oops. $1,000 CPM doesn't contain map awareness. Oh no. Oh. I should first say, oh yeah, you actually did. God dang it.
need first kill, that means I need first kill. So I'm actually on eggshell.
God dang it, they're so good at control, shine control.
Alright, let me check out some guy, one person that.
Ah, we can't. Ah. Can we even get this? I don't even know if we can get this.
Go to the game that I want to watch. Following. Throwing.
Not even close.
Goldan. I'm not watching.
I fear soon.
But his hair is so epic. Dude, his hair is crazy.
This guy?
Ah.
Oh, fuck.
Ah.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Who else?
Very good. I like that.
I guess we can try to have it there. Oh, he's hosting
Me
someone else.
as well.
I knew from that first moment that it would be my life. I apprenticed with
Not
the Forge Bound and focused exclusively on my craft. Soon my skills were superior to everyone. Everyone else.
Faith in the
I took risks with magics no one else dared to touch and created some of the most powerful artifacts ever to come from the Forge Bound. Kyros recognized my skills and granted me the title Master of the Forge. This is why Tunin asked me personally to create the artifact to protect Lethian's Crossing.
Can we find Smash?
I have a request to make of you. Unfortunately, I don't have time to entertain your request right now, Fateminder. I was just on my way to place the helmet. I need to get it set up as soon as possible. The settlers have created a spot on the 3rd tier. If you don't mind, join me and Eldian and we can speak there. The sunburnt man did
Favorite song? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 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 Ooh. 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 Shield pressure. Ooh. My dad? Fuck, man. I always die to that. Damn it. You did alright. You did alright. It's 1-1, guys. We're about to end this right now. Yo, man. Yeah, this version of the song is awesome. Hey, Tara, what is your next tournament? I'm going to a tournament in Mexico, Toluca, Mexico. That's the end of April, so I'm just streaming it in Roy for now. Hey. Hey. Yeah, I'm Panamanian.
Oh, actually.
Kill it, kill it, Twig. I know you can kill it. Come on. Come on.
We don't go.
I can imagine you in the club already. I can imagine you in the club. You probably do one of those white dances. Probably like this.
Living the life.
Alright, you ready? 1-1. Oh my freaking god! Tweak, get out of yourself! Get out of yourself, Tweak! Kamehame. Kamehame.
Show me a better game.
Ooh-yah! Shut
Who's that?
Sam Smith is my dad.
Greninja.
Hick. Wait a minute. There's one thing I saw FaZe do one time. Let's see if I can do it. I think it was something like that. Let's try just this. Dang it. No. Kind of just like bouncing on them. It's fun. Oh wait, the spike. Let me up, you bully. No, it was an F smash. Toya. Gosh dang it. Oh wait, yeah, Billy, when are you gonna change your Twitch name? Dang it. Oh, you're not, okay, got it, makes sense. Does Poke still want to play? I want to fight that boy.
Raptex, where are you? Where's Raptex? Raptex?
Ugh, it's so hot in here because my AC is broken and I'm using a fan.
Okay.
But I also don't want the fan on like high because then that would just blow into the mic and it would sound unpleasant. Did you ever print out your business cards? I still need to. Oops. I'm gonna go back to Link stuff. Link was fun as heck. The AC machine broke. Ice cream machine broke. The Smash machine broke.
Hey, how does he stream when he's not playing on computer?
Oops.
So curious.
Nope.
Okay, it's also kind of boring.
Oops.
Alright, you want to go back now?
Yeah. Team battle.
Okay, official deal, CG, living the life, tougher fish.
Oh, you meant sponsors? Make players handsome? That's not true. Because what I'm trying to say is that they're still ugly ass niggas, bro. Who? That's still, I'm not gonna say their names. But all I'm saying is they still get no bitches.
How do you know?
Even that? With, they still ain't handsome, bro. Still ain't handsome. You gotta get that mentality out your head, bro. Ain't true. I wanna say it so bad, man. I'm gonna tell you, there's a difference though. There's a difference between like trying personality and dating someone that looks like ugly. You know what I mean? Like you gotta find the in between. The person has to look, you know, decent to your standards, and at the same time, you know what I mean, have a good personality. You feel me?
You know, I have a friend that's single. You know, he's ready to mingle.
Yeah, damn right.
Hit him up. He's dripping.
Damn right, boy.
Drippy
Damn
all
right,
too.
bro. We out here. I actually don't know who you're talking about unless it's Fatality. I ain't gonna say nobody, no names, man. Yeah, I'll tell you in the Discord. But let's just say there's a lot of these niggas that still don't get no bitches, bro. Don't get no butt. No butt. They don't look handsome. With why are you going late, bro?
What? What?
I don't know. It's the lag, bro.
What just happened?
Yo, my man Cicada, thanks for the resub. Ah! You know, I side B, and instead it did fair, but I still got the punish. Yo, my man, thank you so much for the 4 months. Cicada, welcome back to Hype Nation. Guys, want to see some resub hype in the chat? Show some love.
Oh no.
Are you fucking kidding? I covered your option with down to. He's in a roll. Okay.
Yeah, we win.
My man said I'm gonna do. I want his hack talking about PB&J ain't sponsored though. Oh, but yeah, PB&J would make. Never mind. Oh! That's how I got it.
Why did you say it? Yo, I have somebody that at my school looks exactly like.
Oh! Fucking body bag. Are you fucking kidding me?
Man, you got hit with the Mario, the hack plastic.
Yo.
I got. Oh my. Oh. No.
Ah! Ah!
I got you, buddy.
Thank you, buddy. You sure stop? That was a bad idea.
Oh. Oh.
I swear I'm down to fuck. What are you doing? Oh my god.
I got you, buddy. Oh,
holy shit, you almost killed me.
It's okay.
Got it. Nair. Nah, bro. Just drop down there. Remember how big that hitbox is? Woo! Did you see that?
Damn. I just heard a spike. Hey, thanks for helping me.
Good.
I gotta see that.
Oh god, I just saw that shit. God damn.
I gotta save that. Oh fuck, bro.
Wait, Omar hasn't played, yo. Why you talking trash?
I'm running around.
Oh man. Oh man.
Down and it's constantly slowing down.
Yeah, I got it, right? I got it.
Kill.
There you go, Cosmos. Yeah. That nigga. Them niggas, bro. I'm telling you. No bitches, bro. No bitches.
You're saying
No
this shit.
It's obvious who the people I was talking about. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, there's only like very few.
That face should be hack. Oh my god. Hack. Oh my god. What's up, party hat man? What up? Alright.
Alright, who's next?
Damn. You're too available. Fix that, and you'll stay getting texted. Wait, what that mean? Yo, hold up. I'm gonna tell you. Once you start taking too long text back, she's gonna wonder why. Then, yo, word. Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all giving the fucking
I'll take
strat.
I'll take both of
Let me find out.
This guy's all about.
Your honor was yo, C-Man got fucking murdered, bro. Did you see that?
Slap, slap,
Yeah.
slap.
Do you know what happened? He threw a
boomerang.
boomerang, and I jumped dared, and the boomerang drifted me into like get the dare kill.
Yeah, this is like a clip.
Holy fuck, bro.
Post it on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that shit on Twitter, bro. He got murdered.
1,000 likes.
Yeah, 1,500 likes.
But then see, living the life just prevents death.
Alright, who's next? Alright, so we did Fireboy, right? He was first, right? Alright. We did C-Man. We did Beastly. And Ghost. We did everybody. Oh, what the fuck? We fight.
Oh yeah.
So
We
you
fight
like
them again?
45 seconds. Then.
Yo, who else want to play doubles, man? You already know,
Uno
bro.
said he's next.
Alright, yo, Uno, get a partner and we good. In the hook.
Slime and then already slime. After
I'm
first
gonna
slime,
play
15 heroes.
as
Three
my partner
slimes,
too.
bonus damage,
Who you
about
partner?
125.
I'm gonna be playing on the gamepad and the
More damage.
Oh my
controller
god,
at the
shut
same
up,
time.
bro. Shut up.
Can I do that?
No.
It doesn't say in the rules that I can't do that.
Yo, peace out, C-Man. Have a good night, bro. Thanks for coming through, fam.
it just slows them a lot when I keep hitting them.
Hate it.
Steamy.
No, not really.
Damn, my man really wrote to everybody individually.
So
Hack trying to play. Oh, we're playing doubles, Tweet. I'm teaming with Heavy for Nairo Saga, so we're practicing. You're definitely welcome. Like, if you have a partner, like, if you can grab a partner, I'm definitely down to play, set. I'm definitely. Lightning the night star. Yeah, that's the real Tweet. That's my fucking man's. Tweet dodging me though, bro. Tweet, I thought you loved me, man. I don't know what's up. I thought we were supposed to try and be family, you know? It's crazy. Trying to be familia.
Yeah.
Hey, Johnson and Tweet. He gonna get hit with the click clap. Blah, blah. Johnson won't even let me teach him doubles.
Bro, they could put all dedicated days on doubles.
I want to teach Johnson doubles, but he don't even let me, like, at least once say, like, help, man. It's crazy. Hey.
I guess there's some shit.
Since you entering Naruto, can you add another day for doubles? I don't mind. All right, no problem, Johnson. Yeah, it's all good, dude. Yeah.
Slam time.
Oh, you know also.
Oh man, not like this. Let's not argue. All Hack Nation is best nation. Y'all gotta remember that we all family. Alright, we're all family. All of us.
Heavy's my only family.
We're all
here.
love each other.
Yeah. What is it?
Like Heavy right now. I don't know why he jumped behind me, but I'm gonna throw him back.
Alright, I did okay. It's okay.
After this set, I'll switch to Mario. And we'll do Mario Cloud 2. So we can see what's up.
Bro, you're so rad.
Wow, you're cool.
You know me.
You nice.
Are you serious? Did I already miss that?
Bro,
Alright, I got it.
Oh no!
What was that?
Nice fucking lag, you know?
Yeah.
Damn right, like.
God, of course, you know, lagging in every game. And air dodge.
Alright guys, remember oh my god, I
Why
had the
didn't you
worst
kill
DI.
this guy yet?
That was the worst DI I ever had.
Watch this, what? Oh, hacker.
Oh, I'm trying to read. Yeah, of course. Of course, no. Of course, no. I'm trying. It's hard to say no, dude. I don't know. It just feels weird. I feel like I gotta brush my teeth after I say no.
Oh,
that wasn't a true combo, bro. He wasn't getting anything up.
I was gonna get more than you could have. Take out Uno. Take out.
No, bro. The strat. See, we've been fucking up. That's not the strat. The strat is to fuck up Steam Egos. While Uno camps and does nothing.
Why are you going after Uno?
Because I gotta keep him busy while you fuck him up. Diddy Kong can deal with.
But I heard Reed in there.
Easy, see look. Now we fuck him up. Caught him.
Fuck. You didn't got shit. What the
Caught him. Got him. Caught him.
Wow.
Are you fucking? F throw. Fuck!
Oh,
Fuck!
Yo,
We almost had the fucking zero combos.
It's the damn lag.
Fuck out of here. Oh, what the fuck?
God, smooth.
Are you serious?
No, you're gonna make it. You're gonna... Okay.
Oh! Come on! If we play dubs, would you rather I go Fox or Falcon and dubs?
Just throw him at me, man. Come on.
I guess. Well, Fox and doubles ain't really that good. I feel like Falcon is just overall better. In dubs.
Falcon sucks in dubs.
Kind of better than Fox.
Oh man, you see Anti and Larry? Civil War?
Why you two IP that? Oh, fucking kidding me.
I'm tired of this shit.
Yo! Good shit, he's dead.
I'm tired of this. Yes! That was the
I can't see shit, yo. What is doing like?
Watch this. Oh. Don't fucking hit! I'm gonna die!
No!
Watch this. Oh. I think so.
He mad because this shit working. No! Heavy!
Fuck! Fucking nuts out of my face. There, let's go!
I wasn't ready. For concept, he's doing things Link better than oh god, what the fuck? Dude, are you smoking? Oh my god. You got body.
That hit me. Yo, I
that
want
lag,
to switch, yo. Who the fuck is my partner, yo? I don't take one stock. They've been on the ledge all day, yo. What the
fuck? Your partner is
Steamy Ghost.
Steamy?
Okay, let's see.
Need a fire inside. Luigi's better than okay, Twee. I know the feel, Bori. I know the feel, man. But that's why you just ignore them forever. You just don't talk to him anymore, man. That's it.
Nah, fuck that.
You'll get over it, dude. That's all it is. Just get over it. You don't understand how overrated Fox is? I don't know, man. I feel like, yeah, he's a little overrated, but the character's still godlike. His frame that is absolutely broken. Fuck Wi-Fi.com.
Alright, he's dead.
Good shit.
Never mind. Thank you.
Corn definitely better than other characters.
Throw him.
Got him.
Save me, what the fuck?
Oh shit, I'm dead. I got him.
Watch it. Alright, nice slide with him.
See, in this matchup, we just jump in. Wow. Who in that lag switch? Good shit. Oh my god!
Yeah, get out of here, you know, the flag one too now.
Good thing I had my... That you! Good thing I had my... Wow!
No, me, I was trying to combo you, and then you like
just
to get out of the combo.
Game's up.
Ground pound.
You see it? I ain't got it. This has a reference. Just as a reference.
Wow.
Are you
See
sick?
that?
I got the wrong button! Why did Peanut come out? Hey. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Oh, wait, what? What? Hey. We're gonna lose now.
We're not gonna lose. You got this one.
I have no jump.
It's up to you.
He gonna be able to beat your card. If Stevie goes lose to my cloud, bro, Stevie goes lose to my cloud, you got this,
Your
bro.
SD card is dropped.
Oh my god. Oh! Charge limit! What are you doing? Up here! What are you doing? Oh, why are you scared? Oh, let's go!
I'm never getting that fucking SD card.
Give me that, boy!
Bro, you owe me an SD card.
I don't owe you shit now.
Yes, you do. We're brothers.
No brother of mine no more.
Wow.
At Kaza Ohio, anything interesting? Well, it just it depends on what you define as interesting. Well, I mean, right now, today, there's a guy in Cleveland going around killing people. He killed 15 people on Facebook Live. If you're talking about that being interesting, I mean, I guess that's kind of interesting. But the day-to-day life that I've been living is big-ass house, chilling with friends, going to Walmart, buying shit, trying to make my room 100%, which is not doing that well because I had to spend a lot of money on, like, security deposit and U-Haul, which was, I didn't expect those to be as, I didn't expect to have to pay for U-Haul. I mean, I expected to pay for U-Haul, but I expected to pay $200. That's what I budgeted for it, and it up being $350. So that's $150 extra that I had to spend, and then on top of that, I had to pay for security deposit, which is $220 a person. So that's $370. So plus I had to buy curtains and rods because for some reason they come with the house. So that's why I have my donation goal at $400. What bills do you pay besides rent? I answered this last time, Johnson. Don't you remember? I think it was a day or two ago. You asked me the same question, and I told you.
Wait, you go Mario?
Oh shit! Thank you. We'll go Mario after this.
I'm ready.
No, I told you, Johnson. Before I had like a deja vu moment. Yeah, I wish I was Mario. You were fucking like, this shit is free.
Nice lag switch. It must be that Ohio internet.
Yeah, okay. I'm the only person using my internet. Are you fucking kidding me? Last that one.
Nice hitting partner. Don't you know what doubles is?
Oh, he almost got hit again. Shit.
Oh, god damn it, Hank.
It was either I get hit or you. And I chose me.
Like a normal human being. I see you getting beat up with it.
Oh,
Alright,
shit.
thanks.
It was... Shut up, I ain't believing it. Oh. Holy fuck, you had finishing touch with that.
Yeah, I just
That up smash.
Delta 的 points 不用在 Delta 就没有用了，对不对？American Express 的 points 还停留在别的东西上。American Express funding for expiring song。所以它这样子，这样啊，跟这样，你用你 Delta 的 points 嘛，对不对？然后呢，剩下不足的，你用 American Express。
现在的问题是说，我Delta points找不到那该几倍。
哦，那不让你飞。那你用 American Express 找，找到了吗？
对啊，American Express 找，我刚刚就秀给你看。
对对，那个非常
它明明一模一样的飞机的，对。很贱啊，它怎么这样？
所以你 Delta 不能用，因为那个机票不存在，对不对？我发现了 ，OK。然后 American。
它又降价了，好奇怪哦！刚刚4000，现在3000，你看。
或者他看你没有行李箱降一点，你这样你还会降一点。
对啊，现在是怎样？
你在我睡觉吗？我们用 Delta point 一定没有办法买那个机票不存在，对不对？所以 Delta 是 out of the question，是这样吗？OK， 我们用 American Express，我们可以用直接买，可是那个可以然后平常会返，可是那个机票商号从1000块变1000变3000，对不对？可是你要知道，如果我们用3000买，对不对？因为我会拿100，所以变成1000了嘛，对不对？
我现在要看它多少分。
OK。第3个 option。